got to stand up strong. Ain't the truth about themselves to understand what went wrong. I know we can find a way. I know we can find a way. I know we can find a way to stand up, stand up, stand up.
Uniting the races with truth instead of dividing them with lies. We're also rebuilding the family by rebuilding the man. I am Jesse Lee Peterson. Good morning. You can get involved by calling 888-77-53-773. 888-77-Jesse. Jesse. Jesse. And my biblical question: what is courage? What is courage? What is courage? An amazing question. We have every way that you can watch and support the show listed on jesseleepeterson.com/show. jesseleepeterson.com/show. And if you're like running around this morning doing whatever it is you're doing, anywhere in the world, and you just can't sit and watch the show, but you would like to still listen as it is happening, podcast and listen on your phone while you run around doing whatever it is that you're doing anywhere in the world. You can listen on your phone by calling the Talk Stream Live at 605-615-4131. 605-615-4131. And to donate and have your comments read out loud, go to buymeacoffee.com/JLP Talk. Buymeacoffee.com/JLP Talk or Bond JLP Cash App. Bond JLP Cash App. Amazing. Hi, y'all. It's amazing that it's Friday again. Time is going by like 90 going north. Amazing. It's Friday, and Friday is relax day, get it off your chest day. Friday is no specific subject day. Friday is Express Yourself Friday.
You Tom like a mug. You need to go and get yourself bleached, because everything you say about black people, and you're sitting up there looking like a tar baby.
It might sound like a semantics argument, but he's a gray alien.
I wonder if he's been smoking pot.
There is an evil awakened in this land.
Pushed me up against the glass, grabbed the back of my neck and my crotch area.
Still stunned, she called police, but by the time they arrived, the man in the video was long gone.
A grim outlook on the future of California's economy, now bringing forth a surprising proposal to balance the budget, which would be to close more of the state's prisons.
There is an evil in this world.
Ole Miss coach Lane Kiffin announcing he's taking his talents across the SEC to LSU. Ole Miss fans letting him hear it as he departed from the Oxford airport.
That airport scene and Knox and I driving and people trying to run us off the road, man. So many people get emotional, like that, and they change like that.
I'm sick of white people acting like you run shit. You don't run shit. you. Is there anyone alive out there?
I don't want them in our country, I'll be honest with you, okay? Their country stinks. You know, our country's at a tipping point. We're going to go the wrong way if we keep taking in garbage into our country. These aren't people that work. These aren't people that say, let's go, come on, let's make this place great.
That's right. What a mess. It's a spiritual battle, a warfare between good and evil, right versus wrong, and it's a mess. It's bad. It's worse than you can ever even imagine. Amazing. So, and it has nothing to do with color, nothing to do with male or female. It's a spirit that made a home inside of each human being, and they make you do and control you because you don't know that is something else going on. You won't pay attention to yourself. You won't keep your eyes on yourself to see what's going on. You just assume that is you. And that everything you think, everything you do is coming from you. And it's not. Nothing that you do and nothing that you think is coming from you. What a mess, huh? You know what else is crazy? In California, crime is out of control. In Los Angeles and other areas. And they have defunded the police. And so there are no police for the most part. The few police they have, they show up after the criminal leave the scene of the crime. And then it's like one or two police are waiting around the corner. And when someone makes a 911 call, they say, okay, we're going to send some police. And by the time the one or two police get there, the criminals are gone. They always show up late. Once in a while, they may show a police that show up on time, but it's rare. But in California, they defunded the police. And then that shallow-minded Karen Bass, a black female, they elected as mayor. Can you believe that? The people love their misery. And now she's talking about they need more money to hire more police. And as you know, Donald Trump, the great white hope, some call him amazing. What manner of man is this? The wind and the sea obeys him. Some call him king, and they hold king rallies around the world. Some people call him daddy, but I call him the great white hope. So he brought in some ICE people to clean up as much of the mess as he could. And Karen Bass does not support that. And because she doesn't care at all that crime is going out of control, and she knows that the voters don't care either, because Karen Bass, a black female, knows that if the people cared about crime being out of control and police being defunded, they would not have voted for her. She knows that the voters voted for her because they want more chaos. Have you noticed that most people, not all, but most, the more chaos they have in their life, the happier they are, even though they call misery happiness. They're not happy, but They'll roam the earth to find more chaos to bring into their lives to get a thrill. And the Caribbeans know that this is why the people voted for her, because she knows that they don't want, because they don't want to make Los Angeles safe. They want someone who only knows how to destroy it, not make it better. And they voted for her. She knows it because they had a choice. There was a white man running, and he was known to be tough, and at least in a lot of his actions, and the people didn't want him. They want a black, and especially a black female that would become mama in California and allow everything to go out of control. And the guy was a builder, and he was known for that. And the people rejected him. And now Karen Bass pretends she cares because she want to house the unhoused. And the people suffer. But what's interesting is that the people don't want the voters. And not all, of course. Not all, but most. They don't want it to be better. They love being afraid. They love walking the street, getting knocked out and robbed and break-ins into their homes, their cars. They love the fact that they can't go to a cafe and not worry that a bunch of thugs will walk in and rob them, or sitting on the sidewalk having a meal and somebody may come by and rob them. They love that. They love the thrill of fear. And that's why they voted for Carrie Bass. And they love the fear of destruction. That's why they voted for Gavin Newsom. When they tried to throw him out, they voted no to keep him on the recall. Because they knew that Gavin Newsom was going to only make it worse. So you can't blame the politicians. You have to blame the people who vote in the politicians, because they do it over and over again. There was a recall election because things were so bad with Gavin Newsom. And the choice was for another builder, Larry Elder. And they said, no, we want Gavin Newsom back. We don't want someone to make things better. What will I do if I don't have fear, they say. What would I do if there was order in Los Angeles? Just like, what would you do if you had order in your life? You don't want order. Because if you wanted order in your life, you would have order in your life, but you don't want that. Some people tremble. Most people do. They literally tremble at the idea that the spirit of truth would come and take away their evil, hateful, wicked, nasty nature. They don't want the spirit of truth to take that away from them. That's why they get angry at the truth when they hear it. They like snare at the truth because they're afraid that the truth may take away that old nasty nature, evil, wicked nature. And believe me, human beings' nature are wicked. There's no love in it. And they say, oh, they have love, and they're lying. They call evil love. And so, why do you feel sad for people? Your mama, your daddy, your wife, your husband, your boyfriend, your girlfriend, your friends, or whatever. They are keeping and doing in their lives what they want. And they want destruction. They want destruction. They don't want that quiet, peaceful spirit that will guide them. And they don't want you to want it. That's why they attack you when you want it. So in L.A., NBC is reporting that L.A. quote-unquote Mayor Karen Bass is asking the city council to give millions of dollars to the Los Angeles Police Department to ramp up hiring. Watch this from NBC LA.
Meantime, Mayor Karen Bass says the city council needs to allocate more than $4 million to the LAPD to hire more officers and make the city safer as we approach the FIFA World Cup and the Olympics. If that money doesn't come through by tomorrow, January's police academy class won't have any cadets. Brittany, as we all know, this has been an ongoing issue. Why is she seeking the money now?
Yeah, this really has to happen as soon as possible because after tomorrow's meeting, City Council goes on their holiday recess. I've been talking with the mayor's office today about this. So the fiscal year goes from June 2025 to June 2026. And the budget that was signed by the mayor back in June had enough funding to hire on 240 more police officers with the promise that City Council would look for more funding to hire more officers once those spots were filled. So at this point, the mayor's office tells me, yes, they've hired those 240 officers and they now want to bring on 170 more over the next 6 months, and they need $4.4 million to do that.
Amazing. Get rid of spending money on the unhouses and let the unhoused people, meaning the homeless people, suffer. And then they'll get up off their butts and take care of themselves. Mama. Like Gavin Newsom saying that the California run out of money or something like that, and the answer is to let the people out of prison. Shut down the prisons. Does that make sense? But that's what they said. And they know they can get away with it because the voters will turn right around and vote them back in again. And so, according to NBC LA, here's what the LA residents had to say about more LAPD officers need to be hired. Watch this.
I talked to Angelinos today about the price of their safety. Do you feel like that's where the money should go?
Absolutely. We don't see enough cops in my neighborhood.
In the old days, there was a patrolman that used to come up and go around once in a while, but not anymore. There's just not enough policemen to do.
So you'd like to see more in your neighborhood?
Oh, yeah. Absolutely. Mm-hmm. Yeah, I would feel safer.
Do you think more police officers equals everyone being safer?
No, absolutely not. I feel like, yes, we need the police officers. We appreciate them. We value their work. But seeing more police officers in our community just makes us more nervous.
I think it depends on the area. Sometimes it's a little like, oh, are they going to stop us, just for no reason? Are they going to, make us feel safer?
I really hope that this money is better spent. Dear Mayor, what are you doing? We don't need that. What we need is more community support.
I feel like with police officers, it's the funding is really kind of going nowhere, I feel like.
Actually making the city walkable and in transit and stuff like that, I feel like is more important.
See how dumb the people are? That one lady with her man, I don't know what kind of relationship they had, but she agreed with the man. The man no, we need it. Yeah, we need to hire more police. Leave these females alone. Look how dumb they are. They saying some of the most stupidest thing you ever want to hear. We need more community. Let's waste some money to do it that way. We need more. This is why you don't want female voters. They're going to always vote the wrong way. You see, they ask all women to have one man. And the rest of women, look at how they think. They don't have a man to guide them. Those answers were so stupid. I don't even know how they think that what they were saying was, you got to be asleep. And those are the younger females, they're going to be voting. Those are the type of females that voted in Karen Bass and Gavin Newsom and Mondami out of New York, the mayor. You still want women to have the right to vote, huh? You still want women to have the right to vote. This is what you're going to get. And most men are making girls now, not boys. But what do you think going to happen? After a mayor hired surge in Washington, D.C., 800 officers added. Fatal police shooting dropped 70% despite rising crime in some years. This is from a university study back in 2017. I don't know what university it is, but amazing, huh? It's only going to get worse. Mark Quest University, a study back in 2017. Because you listen to the woman, you will suffer. Anybody with an ounce of common sense, all you need is a little ounce of common sense. Know that more police on the streets, the safer you are. The criminal knows it. Anyone with any common sense knows that. But you heard those stupid females, right? And they speak like they're just, oh, so cute, and they know what they're talking about. If ever we needed you, Lord, we need you now. And Grandpa, tell me about the good old days. The world gone crazy. Did you hear them responding to where they need more office in California or not? I want you to hear this so you can see the mindset of not all, but most females. And you let them vote, you put them in office, you let them be police representatives. Are you crazy? Why you think Satan just pushing this? Because he knows hell come through the woman. Evil comes through the woman. I want to play that sound by LA resident responding to if they should hire more police officers or not. LA resident give their opinion. So Carrie Bass said, oh, we need more money to get more police. And so the reporter asked the residents, what y'all think about that? And here's what they had to say about it from NBC LA.
I talked to Angelinos today about the price of their safety.
About their safety.
Do you feel like that's where the money should go?
Absolutely. We don't see enough cops in my neighborhood.
In the old days, there was a patrolman that used to come up and go around once in a while, but not anymore. There's just not enough policemen to do.
So you'd like to see more in your neighborhood?
Oh, yeah. Absolutely.
Listen to these women.
Yeah, I would feel safer.
Do you think more police officers equals everyone being safer?
No, absolutely not. I feel like,
yes,
we need the police officers. We appreciate them. We value their work. But seeing more police officers in our community just makes us more nervous.
I think it depends on the area.
Not the criminal,
Sometimes
the
it's
police.
a little like, oh, are they going to stop us just for no reason? Are they going to make us feel safer?
I really hope that this money is better spent. Dear Mayor, what are you doing? We don't need that.
Wow.
What we need is more community support.
I feel like with police officers, it's like the funding is really kind of going nowhere, I feel like.
Actually making the city walkable and in transit and stuff like that, I feel like is more important.
See there? So when you get raped along your little walk, don't be crying about it. Don't be complaining about it. Don't be saying, oh, I got raped. They robbed me when I was walking. That reporter should have asked her, so are you making transit safer, you little heifer? It's safer for the criminal when there are no police, that's for sure. See how dumb these people are? It's hard to believe that they think that way, but I understand how the mind works. And if you're walking along the road and the police stop you, why are you going to think the police, it makes you scared? You must not have your driver's license or car insurance or something, or unless you're a criminal. What other reason you going to get afraid when the police stop you? You better hope they're looking out for you. This is why Karen Bass cannot do she doesn't have to do a good job, because she knows these people will vote for her anyway. They want her in. And they shouldn't be doing this just because some stupid Olympic is coming here. We need police here because we need the police for the citizen. What a mess. And I want you to see the type of governor, quote unquote, that the people have because they want it. They tried to recall Gavin Newsom because Gavin Newsom was so bad. They're like, we got this man. He didn't care at all. And they did a recall, and the people like, no, we want to keep him. And now the city nearly burned down in some areas because this is what they want. And so when you get burned out or robbed or raped, what you crying for? You getting what you want. Grok is reporting. Here's a clip from Gavin Newsom from December 10th, 2025. And this guy will be interviewed by New York Times, a podcast interview. And Newsom defends his advocacy for transgender youth by mentioning his trans godson and claiming California lead in pro-trans legislation. Watch this from X.
We didn't get into trans sports. That's an issue no one wants to hear about because 80% of the people listening disagree with my position on this. But it comes from my heart, not just my head. It wasn't a political evolution. Your position being that I don't think it's. I want to see trans kids. I have a trans godson. There's no governor that's signed more pro-trans legislation than I have, and no one has been a stronger advocate for the LGBTQ community.
I don't think it's. That was it. The LGBT what? He didn't even finish the statement. Oh. Well, I can't comment, folks. I really don't know what he was saying. But what a mess, huh? 888, sorry about that. 888-7753-773. 888-77-JESSE. Your phone calls and super chats when I get back. If ever we needed you, Lord, we need you now. Back in a moment. You know, Christmas is coming up. Thanksgiving and Christmas and New Year's, all that coming up. I have some amazing books that would make for excellent gifts. I have the Antidote, Healing America from the Poison of Hate, Blame, and Victimhood. And then Rage, From Rage to Responsibility. Check it out. Scam: how the black leadership exploits black Americans. And last but not least, a little small pocket guide. The 7 guaranteed steps to spiritual, family, and financial success guide. Just a little thin piece of book, but it's so good. So check them out. You can go to rebuildingaman.com or call 800-411-BOND, 800-411-2663. And I can sign them if you order them that way. If you don't want me to sign them, no problem. You can order from Amazon.com, all right? A busy Friday, as always. A lot happening today. Number one, the Hake report is coming up at 9 a.m. Pacific time, from 9 to 11 a.m. The Hake report. And he has a guest today, but I don't know. I forgot who he said. But get ready. Hake has a guest today on his show. William, known as Willful, I believe. You don't want to miss that. You don't want to miss that. The Hake report today at 9 a.m. And then after the Hake report, a brand new episode of the FallenState.tv. I had a fun conversation with, but yet interesting. Fun can be interesting too. Kenya Hill, and she is a model, actress, founder of the model coaching agency, Find Your Light. Watch this.
Next time on The Fallen State.
In my generation, black were not angry, they were independent, and the word racism didn't even exist.
The black men at that time were leaders, and there was a sense of community.
I never liked fat black butts.
Am I your type? My mom forced me to vote for Kamala.
What a heifer.
This is probably the most intellectual conversation I've had in a while, honestly, with a black person.
I gotta put you on the hot seat.
This seat is flaming already.
It was fun. You're gonna love it. At 11 a.m. Pacific time, the FallenState.tv. And be sure to support the Fallen State by becoming a member right there on the YouTube channel. And JesseLeePeterson.locals.com. And after the Fallen State today, oh Lord, get ready. Trump ain't got nothing on the American anchor baby. The American anchor baby came after Trump, so God gave the rest of the energy to him. And he has a lot of it. The American anchor baby. Are you flying today? He's flying high today. And not off the fentanyl on those boats that Trump is blowing up. He's flying high off natural energy given to him by God. You don't want to miss it, really, folks. The American anchor baby at right after the fallen state today, around 12, 12:50, 12:30, somewhere in there. It all depends what time the fallen state ends. You do not want to miss it. And then check out the brand new episode on Punchie TV. Brand new podcast, PUNCHIE.TV. Punchie TV, all right? And Sunday morning, fellowship for all. All are invited to the fellowship. Go to rebuildingtheman.com/church. 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 We finally got it. What doors open at 10:30. Meeting starts at 11 a.m. Pacific time. 2 p.m. is Eastern time. 2 p.m. Eastern time. All right. A lot going on. 888-7753-773. Like this video. Let me go to FRITZ out of Florida. FRITZ, you are on the air.
Hey, good morning, Jesse and the crew.
Good morning.
All right. Yeah, I got a question about the silent prayer.
Okay.
Is there like a specific, when you do it at night, right, before you go to sleep, is it a specific time? Say like, I usually do it at 11, but sometimes I'll wait till like 12, not on purpose though, but like 12 a.m. Is that okay? Or
yeah. You go to bed at 11 at night?
No, I don't go to bed. I just do it like before the day is over. 'Cause 11 o'clock is still 11 p.m. is still like today. 11 p.m. is still Friday, and then 12 a.m. is the next day. So I'm like, do I do it at the end of today?
You read too much into it. It's just that when you first wake up in the morning, open your eyes, maybe wash your face if you want to, and do the silent prayer. That way your day can be smoother. You can see clearer. And then at night, just before you go to bed. But you don't have to be thinking about it in that way.
Oh, thank God. Okay, cool.
Amazing. All right. That's it?
Yeah, thank you. I appreciate you.
All right, buddy. Stay with it.
Yes, sir, I will.
All right. 888-7753-773. Let me go to John out of Heard Around the World by Everybody and Their Mama out of Romania. John, you are on the air. Hey, John?
Sorry. Hello. Can you hear me?
I can now.
Merry Christmas.
Hey, John, Merry Christmas.
Nice to be hearing from you again.
You too, buddy. Is it, do you guys celebrate Christmas at the same time we celebrate it?
Yeah, the 25th of December.
Oh, okay. Nice. Merry Christmas.
And according to the... Very what? Sorry.
Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas. Merry Christmas. And it's according to the new calendar, not the old one, which is like 2 weeks after this one. But anyway, on the 25th of December, according to the new calendar, we celebrate Christmas as well.
Right on. Amazing.
So I wanted to hear your opinion about something that happened last night. I was with a friend of mine. I was cooking something. We were drinking. We had been drinking, and I've made some meat pieces. And then I started frying some garlic, some galangal, some chilies, and something else. When I started frying the garlic, I put some butter, turned from the pan. And when I turned back, my friend was stirring the butter in the pan. And I was like, what are you doing? Okay, I'm just stirring the butter, but leave me to it. I can do it by myself. I want to do it by myself. In my mind, I had some calculations how the butter melts once I put it according to the heat. It was my thing. And this friend of mine has a history of being very, how should I say this, unhinged when he drinks. And he starts messing around, starts cursing at people, swearing, for no reason at all. Contradicting, arguing with stuff even after you agree with him. You say, like, I agree with you. And he's like, no, this isn't like that. And and I asked him, what are you doing? He said, I'm just doing the butter. And I told him, leave me to it. Why do you get so upset? I'm not upset. It's my thing. Leave me to it. And then I asked him, should I sacrifice my well-being, my peace, because you are still here? He wanted to leave, and I asked him to stay 10 more minutes so I can finish the food and he can taste it as well. And he was like, yes, you should sacrifice your peace. And I was like, okay, then here is the door. It's not the first time I've kicked him out, but it's not like a literal kicking out. I said you should leave. Shown him the door, and then he left. So the question would be, first question, was I wrong to show him the door in that particular moment?
Let me ask, are you thinking that you were wrong?
No, I know I was right.
So if you know you were right, why are you asking if you were wrong?
Because I was texting with him today, and he told me that you've forgotten everything that Jesse taught you, and you got upset because I stirred the butter. It was no thing at all. And I was like, what the hell are you talking about? I didn't forget one thing Jesse taught me.
I don't know if you're wrong because I wasn't there, but I do know that you stay away from anger. If you did get angry, it would cause you to make the wrong decision. But if you didn't get angry and you just wanted to throw him out, there's nothing wrong with that.
No, I didn't get angry. I was a bit disturbed that he was interfering with my cooking. I said, I had.
That's abnormal for someone to be your guest at your home and you're cooking, and they just get up and get involved with your cooking without your permission. That's not good.
That's what I told him today. He's next to me right now, by the way. But he barely speaks English, so I will translate after. And I told him today, at least you could have done was told me, I'm stirring the butter, or ask, can I stir the butter? The butter is burning.
Yeah.
But say something, not surprise me like that.
Well, for sure, if you stay away from the spirit of anger, you can't be made to doubt what you know is right. But if you get angry, you're going to doubt what you know is right. So as long as you were not angry, you're fine.
Right on. I didn't get angry. We didn't argue last night. None of us were upset.
Well, tell me to stay out of your butter.
Yeah. Next time, or at least ask, at least inform.
Especially with cooking.
Right on.
Merry Christmas, man.
So,
good to hear from you, too.
Merry Christmas to you, too. And the same to you. Very nice to hear from you, too. Just one thing, because this kind of leads to the biblical question.
Okay.
So the biblical question is...
What is courage?
Yes, right. So courage is to do what I did last night.
All right. I appreciate that, and I'll put my little 2 cents in on Sunday.
Right. Even though it may not have been the nicest thing to do, but it was the healthiest thing to do.
Right on. Is your friend working on himself?
Not really. I tell him some steps, what he can see, mainly in his relationship to his mother.
Yeah.
But he doesn't want to. I keep telling him he wants to live his hell. He likes his hell. He loves his hell. The only way to escape that is apologizing to his mother and just seeing the anger he has towards his mother. He thinks his anger is justified because of all the things his mother has done to him. But that's not necessarily so.
Yeah, absolutely. Amazing. Well, I wish you well.
It's his hell.
Yeah, leave him in his misery. I wish you well, and thanks for responding to the biblical question.
And thank you as well, and I wish you well to you and all your team, to Derek, to Hake, to Nick. Take care, guys. Merry Christmas, and I'll be hearing from you soon.
Absolutely. They say thanks. Thanks to you, and Merry Christmas to you as well.
Right on.
All right,
Take care, Mr. Peterson.
All right, you too. Amazing. 888-775-3773. Let me go to first-time caller out of New York, Long Island, New York, John. John, you are on the air.
The man, the myth, the legend, Jesse Lee Peterson.
Amazing.
What's up, brother? Amazing.
All is well, John.
All right, Jesse, listen, we got a major problem in this country. We're 59% white, okay? And when I order food on any food delivery app, there is never a white European delivering my food. It is always a foreigner. So if Republicans want to bitch and moan about illegal aliens, you have to be willing to do the jobs, whether it's a waiter, a valet. Do you know what I'm saying, Jesse? It's like you can't have it both ways. I want to see what your thoughts on that is.
Meaning what?
Well, as far as are Americans going to be waiters? I mean, you go into any restaurant, every single person is Hispanic.
Well, what happened is the white people create the jobs and the minority people carry out the work for them, because people of color don't know how to create jobs.
Well, this is true, but what I'm saying is that as far as the illegal aliens go, I don't know if you know this, Jesse, but
we should have illegal aliens, and that's what Trump is doing, is sending them back, because they shouldn't be in here in this country taking jobs away from the citizens, for sure.
Right. Like, for example, I do DoorDash, Uber, Instacart, okay? In 2022, Biden let in tens of thousands of men from the country of Georgia, Syria, and Turkey, gave them Toyota Priuses. They're all over the place on Long Island, Jesse. None of the people that deliver food and do the service industry are Americans, white, black, Hispanic. They're all H-1Bs, and they're all foreigners, and we have to correct this.
Well, that's what Trump is working on now. You're absolutely right. I remember seeing all those people coming in across the border. The border's wide open. You had thousands and hundreds of people just rolling in from around the world. And Trump is cleaning it up now, so be thankful at least somebody trying to clean up this mess. Otherwise, it would get worse. It would be like Europe.
Jesse, we wouldn't have a country if Trump wasn't the president.
I know.
He is
absolutely.
He is literally like the quarterback on a horrible football team carrying the team.
Yeah.
Absolutely. Look what happened in Indiana. I mean, how useless is the GOP in the House of Representatives? You couldn't even pass the redistricting bill.
Well, the right or Republicans are no different than the Democrats. And the only reason we see things happen a little bit through the Republican Party is because of Donald Trump. If Donald
1,000%.
Trump was not there, it would be just one party. It would be Communist, Liberal, Democratic Party, because the right or the Republicans are no different.
100%. And thank God, Jesse, when you started your show, you were talking about how the liberals love the destruction.
Yeah.
They love this stuff.
Absolutely.
They want higher taxes.
Because it keep them in business.
100%.
Yeah.
Because the more chaos, the more money they'll make.
Absolutely. John,
Jesse,
thank you, man. I appreciate it.
I want to thank you for taking the call, buddy.
Absolutely. Amazing. Thank you, John. Oh, super chat. Super.
Super chats. Over on Cash App, that's Bond JLP on Cash App. Kayla gave a heart.
Thank you, Kayla.
Very generous.
How did heart go?
Like that. Except it wasn't the hand thing. Like this. You do this, and you do this.
Like that?
And you put them together.
Like that?
Uh-huh.
And then do this one too?
Yep.
And then bring it together?
Yeah, like that. That's pretty much a heart.
Thank you, Kayla. Amazing. I appreciate
Except
it.
hers was in heart emoji, not the hands heart.
Right
emoji.
on. Thank you.
Roy gave a coffee. buymeacoffee.com/JLP Talk.
Thank you, Roy.
It's Ethan Olsen Bible Thumper Thursday.
That's for sure. Bible Thumper Thursday.
Lori bought a coffee. That was yesterday. We had a conversation about my son striving for success. And after talking to you, it's clear my son is comparing himself to his older brother, causing him to fall for the success setup. Thank you, God, for shining through Jesse.
Forget about success, folks, and just live your life. It works better that way. You've been set up. Really, you've been taught wrong to be successful. And then if you don't become successful, that's supposed to mean, now you feel unsuccessful. Don't have either one on your mind and just live your life. Let life work through you. Amazing. Thank you.
Thank you, Lori. Gregatron bought a coffee. I don't know, Jesse. You might call her Jasmine Crooked, but I like Jasmine Cricket. Cricket has more of a ring to it, you know?
What's her real name?
Jasmine Crockett.
Oh.
It rolls off the tongue easier to say cricket. Also, Jasmine is a small and tiny and black and annoying like a cricket. You know what I mean?
I know what you mean. What a mess.
And
thank you.
And heat, when excellence is who you are, excel is what you do. 100. Salute.
Thank you. Meaning what?
Meaning be excellent so you can excel.
But what is excellent?
I cannot elaborate.
Are you excellent?
At some things.
You white?
Maybe.
And so you're excellent at something, meaning what?
Meaning I excel at certain things.
Oh.
Yep.
And how you know you're excelling?
I don't know. It just, it works. It works well enough. And then some people it doesn't seem to work as well for them. Maybe by comparison I am excelling.
Why do you know? Compare?
Leave me alone.
If you didn't compare, would you be excelling?
I don't know.
I'll rest my case. Why don't you try and see? Back in a moment, hate news, not the fake news. 2 more hours ago. Back to your phone calls and super chat. Thank you.
We'll read the rest later.
Yeah, amazing. I recommend you get a copy of my book, From Rage to Responsibility. I write about how the spirit of anger was taken away from me 29 years ago. I forgave my mother who tried to turn me away from my father, and I returned to my father, and through him, my father on earth, and through him, I was able to return to God. No man or woman can return to God unless you go through the Son. And men are sons of God. They may be weak, pathetic examples of it, but it's the spiritual order of life. God in Christ, Christ in man, man over woman, and woman over children. So get From Rage to Responsibility. I write about that. Go to my website, rebuildingtheman.com for an autographed copy, or call 800-411-BOND. And donate to my nonprofit, Bond, the Brotherhood Organization of a New Destiny. We are rebuilding the family by rebuilding the man.
All kinds of mess going on in this old here world. so-called healthcare drama, redistricting battles. Indiana rejected winning. What a mess. The Republicans, typical losers, sounds like, maybe, I don't know. And up in Washington State, that away, I guess, there's flooding. There's flooding in Washington State. This is the end of hour 1 of the Jesse Lee Peterson Show. It is Get It Off Your Chest Friday, the 12th of December, AD 2025, Christmas Day for us normal people, less than 2 weeks away, 2 Thursdays from now. There is one line open. You can call in right now, whether you're old or young, to the Jesse Lee Peterson Show, and JLP will be right back to your calls. We'll get to the Super Chats, more of them, and awesome stories. It is Hake news, not fake news. The FDA intends to put a black box warning on the China virus vaccines, COVID-19 vaccines, so say sources to CNN. A boxed warning is the agency's most serious alert and is meant to warn about drug risks, which seems quite fair. And healthcare, so-called. Our greatest president, Donald J. Trump, made a surprising bid for so-called bipartisan, which normally means evil, but if he's in on it, it may or may not be evil, right? Collaboration on Thursday at the White House's congressional ball. Did you know they had a congressional ball? Saying he believes Democrats and Republicans will soon work together on health care. The administration now promising a new health care approach after the Senate rejected competing proposals from both parties. The legislative stalemate comes as millions of so-called Americans could face higher monthly payments in January if those so-called enhanced Obamacare subsidies are allowed to lapse. The White on the Inside White House, the press secretary for the White House, Caroline Leavitt, actually, I think is how it's pronounced, said the administration will share details on their plan very soon. And that's a quote. And the redistricting battles, Indiana Republicans, or should I say Republicans, have defied President Trump's pressure campaign to redraw the state's congressional maps ahead of next year's midterm elections. On Thursday, just yesterday, 21 Republicans and 10 Democrats, they joined Democrats to vote down the proposed map, which would have positioned the GOP to sweep all 9 of the state's U.S. House seats and potentially help the party retain control of the chamber. You know, Indiana, is that Mike Pence's state where he was governor at one point? Maybe so. Doesn't bode well for Indiana. What's wrong with all of our states in the United States? Several lawmakers, at least a few, who refused to vote for the map argued their constituents opposed the redistricting. Trump says that he hopes Republicans who voted against the redrawing of the map will face primary challenges from loyal MAGA, Make America Great Again, actually, for the first time in our lifetimes, supporters. Yeah, that would be nice. And record flooding in Washington State, up north in the Pacific Northwest, has triggered widespread evacuations and water rescues. Several, at least a few, rivers in the western part of the state are overflowing their banks and inundating towns with fast-moving flood water. Dozens of people rescued in Sumas as water levels reached up to 15 feet on Thursday. Around 100,000 residents statewide face potential evacuations as flood threats intensify, they said. Many in Skagit County, entire 100-year floodplain has been ordered to evacuate. Meteorologists say that new atmospheric river this week, an atmospheric river is up in the sky and it brings rain, something like that, could send even more rain to areas already devastated by floods. I'm James Hake, now JLP, Hour 2.
have to stand up strong, face the truth about themselves, to understand what went wrong. I know we can find a way. I know we can find a way. I know we can find a way to stand up, stand up, stand up.
Uniting the races with truth instead of dividing them with lies. We're also rebuilding the family by rebuilding the man. I am Jesse Lee Peterson. Good morning. You can get involved by calling 888-7753-773, 888-77-JESSE. The biblical question, my biblical question is a doozy. What is courage? What is courage? What is it? I want to know. We have every way that you can watch and support the show listed on JesseLeePeterson.com. JesseLeePeterson.com. And if you're out and about, you can podcast the show, but you can listen on your phone by calling the listen line on TalkStream Live at 605-615-4131. 605-615-4131. And to donate and have your comments read out loud, we're going to get to all of your super chats. Go to buymeacoffee.com/JLP Talk or Bond JLP Cash App. Bond JLP Cash App. Don't forget to like these videos. Hit like. That's the way, I like it, That's the way, I like it, baby. Comment, don't forget to like the video, comment, subscribe, ring the bell, and do all that. It's Friday. Friday is amazing because Friday is Express Yourself Friday.
You Tom like a mug. You need to go and get yourself bleached because everything you say about black people and you're sitting up there looking like a tar baby.
It might sound like a semantics argument, but he's a gray alien.
I wonder if he's been smoking pot.
There is an evil awakened in this land.
That's for sure.
Pushed me up against the glass, grabbed the back of my neck and my
What's
crotch
wrong
area.
with the black?
Still stunned, she called police, but by the time they arrived, the man in the video was long gone.
A grim outlook on the future of California's economy now bringing forth a surprising
And the
proposal
white
to
liberals.
balance the budget, which would be to close more of the state's prisons.
There is an evil in this world.
Ole Miss coach Lane Kiffin announcing he's taking his talents across the SEC to LSU. Ole Miss fans letting him hear it as he departed from the Oxford airport.
That airport scene and Knox and I driving and people trying to run us off the road, man. So many people get emotional, like that, and they change like that.
I'm sick of white people acting like you run shit. You don't run shit.
Is there anyone alive out there?
I don't want them in our country, I'll be honest with you, okay? Their country stinks. Our country's at a tipping point. We're going to go the wrong way if we keep taking in garbage into our country. These aren't people that work. These aren't people that say, let's go, come on, let's make this place great.
Amazing. You better be thankful for the great white hope. Really. And you better hope that he never have to leave. That he is president forever. And then if he should drop his body, you better hope Barron Trump take over. You better be hoping for that. Because if the Democrats ever get back in control, you thought it was a mess before Trump? Just wait. And they're desperately trying to get back in control. They want it more than the people in hell want ice water. Kurt, did you know that the people in hell want ice water?
Oh, I bet they do.
Amazing. They want it more than that. It's a spiritual battlefield. It's so amazing. That is spiritual and it's in you. It's in each individual. It's not outside of you. It's outside of you, inside of others, but it's in you. Why not wake up? Why not drop your anger and just see what happens? Why do you let people tell you it's normal to be angry, resentful, judgmental, revengeful, jealous, envy, and strife? And you want to be like somebody else, like your mama or your daddy or your brother or somebody. Why not be you? I don't know if Mother Nature duplicate itself completely. I think they always leave room for an individual to be him or herself. And so why are you trying to be like somebody else? Why? Why now, brown cow? Why not just be you? And you don't want to be anyone else, even your favorite person, whomever that might be. Be you. Give that a good try and see what happens. Let me go to Canada and talk to a first-time caller, Chris. Chris, you are on the air.
Hi, Jeff. You can hear me?
No.
Hello?
I can't hear you.
Well, you're saying you can. Or you can't.
Amazing. Merry Christmas, Chris.
Merry Christmas to you, Jeffy.
Thank you.
So, I had a question about my wife. Okay. She has red hair, and her name's Kelly, and she's always got me waiting. Always. I mean, we be going out. I've been waiting 5 minutes. I've been waiting 10 minutes. I've been waiting 15 minutes. I said, wait a waiter, get me a cup of coffee because I'm waiting on a mean mistreater here.
And your question is what?
What do I do with this woman?
Why do you wait? Why do you let her rule you like that?
I don't know. To tell you the truth, I'm starting to get sick of it.
But how will she respect you and obey you when she know that she has control over you like that?
I don't know. What do you think I should do?
I'm trying to understand why you're doing it. Tell me that first.
Well, because she's the mother of my kids, so I can't just take off on her, especially when we're in the cold.
Why can't you?
Oh, I should?
No, I'm asking why can't you?
Oh, I could. I could just put the car and drive and go.
But why can't you?
Oh, I will then.
No, that's not. That's a question. Why can't you?
Why can't I drive off on her?
Yeah.
Oh, because there's something stopping me.
What?
Maybe there's something inside telling me to stick around because she's okay.
I don't understand that.
You don't understand that?
Right.
Okay.
Does she obey you?
Oh, yeah.
But how can she obey you when you let her control you like that?
Well, maybe she doesn't obey me.
Does she or doesn't?
I don't know. She does a good job. She makes my lunch. She does all kinds of stuff. But when we go to a restaurant and I'm waiting, and I'm waiting, and she's always just sitting around making me wait.
Because of time, here's what I recommend. Do what you want, of course. Why don't
Okay.
you not wait and see what happens?
Okay, I will.
Let me know how it goes.
Okay, Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas. Amazing. 888-77 Jesse. Let me go to Texas and talk to Alice out of Texas. Alice,
Hey, Jesse.
you are on the air.
Hey, Jesse.
Hey, Alice.
How you doing?
All is well.
Good, good. I love your show. I've been looking at you for about a year.
Are you a
And I
first-time
appreciate-
caller?
No, I called maybe 6 or 7 months ago.
Oh, okay.
Okay. But what I wanted to ask you is, why do you guys not have women working for you? Or, you need women. Y'all are so unorganized.
What do you mean?
You start late, and then and I'm not trying to be mean or anything.
Oh, no, I
just want
can tell you
guys,
not being
guys
mean.
to do better. Yeah, because you're late, and then you're just not organizing. Women know how to organize things.
You can
And
say to a point where it
Jennifer
drives
said-
you crazy.
No, but it's like Genesis said that that the woman is the man's helpmeet. He wouldn't have said to y'all she was a helpmeet if y'all didn't need help. You all need help.
We need help to
And
do
I
what?
think to get the program more organized, because it's a wonderful program.
Thank you.
If y'all start so late and then you walk off the set, or you don't understand this, or this doesn't work, and because you have a great thing going, just have the woman, let her know what to do. Find a woman that'll obey and do what you say, and you will be more organized.
I have a black working for me. That's why.
A black woman,
No, a black man.
a black man. Well,
That's
I
why
don't
we.
think that's the problem.
Yes, it is.
That's not
We
the
weren't late
problem,
like that
Jesse.
when we had a white producer.
Yeah, you were.
Nope.
So you don't think that you need a woman? That y'all need a woman
To do what?
to help keep you organized? It's
How-
not the black man.
What does it mean to organize?
To start on time. If it's at 8:00 on Texas time, if it's 8:00, start at 8:00.
What do you
And it's
mean?
like
We don't start on time. We do start on time.
So what is this? Why is it sometimes it's 8:00, sometimes it may be 8:15 or 8:30?
Because your clock is off.
No, Jesse, Jesse.
8 o'clock is
Oh.
Central Time. That's not Pacific Time.
I know, but you're still not on time.
Yeah, we
Even
are.
if it's 6:00 your time, you don't start to 6:15 or something. Not all the time, and not all.
The only time we start a little later like that is some type of technical problem that we're having here.
That's what I'm talking about.
But a woman
you're
can't do
woman.
anything about that.
Yes, you can.
No, she can't. What?
Yes, she could organize it, and she would make sure. The woman thinks ahead. A man doesn't.
We need the woman to be at home cooking and cleaning and organizing the house.
But what if she doesn't have a husband or kids?
Then she need to get a
Something
job.
to do. That's what I'm saying. How?
What?
That's what I'm saying.
Oh, I appreciate your
Well,
suggestion, though, Alice. Thank you for that.
But and can I ask you something, Jesse?
Yes.
This is a totally different subject, and I've been wondering whether to ask you or not. My sister was murdered by her husband 2 years ago. Well, and it hadn't gone to court yet.
Come back to your
And
phone,
I've been up-
Alice.
Oh, I'm here. I'm on
Okay,
my phone.
stay
You can't
with
hear
it.
me?
Yeah, go ahead. Stay
Okay.
close to it.
And my brother-in-law murdered her 2 years ago. They hadn't had to court yet, and I'm just having a hard time. And I don't want. You say that we sometimes we enjoy our what we're going through, but I need to know how to get through this. I don't hate him, but I just want to have an idea how to get through this, because this is the hardest thing that I've ever gone through. He shot her 5 times.
So your brother-in-law killed your sister,
Yes.
and you having a hard time with it?
I'm having a hard time, Jeffrey.
But what is a hard time? When you say have a hard time, what?
I have gone. My health, because I'm already on dialysis, and it seems my health is steady going down because I can't keep it off my mind. The thought just keep. I miss my sister, and it's just I don't know. I don't know what it is. I don't know what to do. I don't know what to do.
I know, I understand that, but let me ask: it didn't happen to you. Why are you having a hard time with it?
Okay, I need to hear that. I don't know.
You know, you only have one problem with it. Only one.
And that's...
You're thinking about it. And then thinking about it is what affected you in a negative way. If you didn't think about it, it wouldn't be bothering you at all because it didn't happen to you at all. It happened to your sister. And according to you, from your brother-in-law, it had nothing to do with you. So stop thinking about it.
Okay. And it's easier said than done.
Meaning what?
And that it's times, and I do the silent prayer,
right?
But it's times that you don't realize you're thinking about it until you start feeling it.
Well, here's what and you're right about that. I know what you mean. You don't know that you're into a thought until it drops into the emotion. But if you start being aware of the thoughts, you would never have the emotions. So you got to practice being aware of the thoughts because that's the only thing that's wrong with you. And the thoughts has nothing to do with those thoughts that are happening inside of you has nothing to do with your sister. They're just telling you that so you can overreact.
Okay.
And so I want you to encourage you to become a thought watcher. Become a thought watcher. And you'll see that it was never about you. You're not those thoughts. They're evil and they'll destroy your body and mind because you believe in them.
Okay. And these things I think I pretty much know, but I just needed to hear it.
Yeah.
From someone else.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
So become a thought watcher. I'm a thought watcher. I'm a thought watcher. Watching thoughts go by. My. I'm a thought watcher. Become a thought watcher. Just watch them. Don't call them you. Don't do anything about it. Don't talk with them. Don't communicate with them. Don't argue with them. I promise you everything will change and you'll be fine.
Okay.
But you just it's the thought about it. That's the only thing. And they will destroy your body and your mind.
Yeah, I've really gone down, and I can't. I got to live, Jesse.
Yeah.
You know, the enemy took my sister's life, even my brother-in-law's life, because he's going to be locked up.
That's
I
right.
can't allow him to take mine.
That's right. So become a thought watcher. Practice staying present. Keep your mind with your body at all times.
Okay, Jesse. I appreciate you, and I love you so much.
I love you too. You stay with us. Stay with us. Stay with us. And Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas to you, and don't forget about the women.
I won't.
Okay, man. Be good.
All right. God bless you.
All right. Bye-bye.
Bye. Amazing. Let me go to Massachusetts and talk to Ty out of Massachusetts. Ty, you are on the air.
Hey, good morning, Jesse. Merry Christmas to the team.
Merry Christmas. Thank you.
Hello. And, Hake, I started watching your show, man. I love your show. I started watching it after the JLP. I just started that. I usually listen to Jesse at work. And after the show, I was like, check out Hake real quick. Now I got my whole family into you, Hake. I just wanted to say that on the side, too.
Right on.
So thank you for that.
Thank you. That's amazing.
So I just came from the store. I was really moving fast because I knew I was going to be the next call.
Mm-hmm.
I was like, yo, you need to hurry up. You don't want to have that background noise. Ooh. Anyways, I'm calling because yesterday while I was at work, I heard you speaking to a gentleman about free will. And I believe we do have free will. I wanted to talk to you about it.
And why do you believe that you do?
Because at any time we can do anything at all, any random thing at all, and that'll just be that individual person doing that action. They have the will to absolutely do anything at all at any time.
Really?
Yes.
Okay, will yourself to have perfect peace.
I have perfect peace right now.
You willing it?
Because I will my... Yep, absolutely.
And how did you...
Just like that.
How did you will perfect peace?
By just letting my mind understand that I am now at peace, and I am the only one who can allow that to happen, because no one can do it for you. And you stick to that, and that's what you believe, because you have the will to do that.
But how can you do that when peace only comes directly from the Spirit of truth, from God?
Oh, now that's another thing. God allows us. I'm not going to say He gave us. He allows us to continuously have free will since the very beginning of Adam and Eve. That was our mistake, curse, and blessing from the very, very beginning. That's what I believe.
How can you will
Yep.
yourself to have perfect peace when peace only comes from God?
When you choose God on your own accord willingly, and you go to your Father willingly, you have now found perfect peace within yourself once you find God. But you have to will that for yourself.
But
Just
how
like you
can
can will Him.
How can you will yourself to have perfect peace when it only comes from God?
You have to willingly go to God in the beginning. We have the will to do that. We also have the will to betray God. Just like you are a strong teacher, Jesse, you're a strong teacher. At any time, you yourself could just be like, hey, you're fired. I hate God and I hate this whole thing, and just be done. And that'll be your will and choice to do that.
But how can you will yourself to have perfect peace when perfect peace only comes from God?
By willing yourself to also believe in that. You have to have that will within yourself to even
believe in what?
In God. To even return back to God, you have to willingly come to Him. Otherwise, what will be the point of the guide of the Bible and listening to all the accordance if we're not even going to willingly come to Him on our own accords? Then we'll all just be robots under God anyway. We would not know evil or good.
Anyone that believes in God doesn't even know God. They have nothing to do with God, and God has nothing to do with them. You can't believe in God.
So let me try to rephrase. Let me use different words.
Okay.
Okay. Let me try to see if I can break this down and use different words, because maybe believe isn't a good word. You have to willingly return to the Father under your own accord, under your will, to even receive the love of the Father again.
And how do you do something like that?
By willing yourself to do it. By
how do you
knowing,
do it? What are the steps to will yourself to know God?
Just like you will yourself to do the silent prayer. You just do it. I don't know how to explain it any better than that. You just do it, because we all have the will to do anything at any time. You can hang up the phone at any time, just like that, bam, and that'll be your will.
But if that's not clear at all.
Then let me try to rephrase. Go ahead.
Yeah. How can you will yourself to know God?
How do I will myself to know? By willingly doing the steps to find Him in general, as in going to the Bible, doing the studying, doing the prayers. You have to willingly come to Him under your own accord and find the Father again in order for you to even find Him in general.
But
it's your will.
But the people who study the Bible don't know God either. They just know about Him. And knowing about God is not knowing God.
Yeah, but that was their will to even start the journey to find Him in the first place. Even if they did not find Him, it was their will to try to, through knowledge and logic, which is not ever the way to find God, but that is their way and will to try to do that.
And where's the will located?
The will is located in each and single one of us. All of us have the will to do anything at any time.
And so why don't you will yourself to never think again?
Oh, you can't. It will take a lot of will and a lot of mental process, but you can absolutely will yourself to not think at all.
So when
You can
God
just go
said
through life
that,
and by reaction.
when God said of yourself you could do nothing and know nothing, was he lying?
Oh, no. God
But
never
you
lies.
just said
He
if
lies
you
about
have a
nothing.
free will, then you can will yourself to know God. You can will yourself to do this. Whereas he said you can't, but you're saying you have a free will, so you can. Somebody lie.
No, how about this, right? I believe once you willingly return back to the Father, as we are supposed to, you are now going in accordance of what we were supposed to be doing in the Garden of Eden from the very beginning.
But God said
What-
of yourself you could do nothing and you know nothing. You're saying that you can will yourself to do it. Who lied?
Okay, then let me try to say this. Once you will yourself to be with the Father now
But
takes
God said
control.
you can't do that. You can't will yourself because of yourself you can do nothing, and of yourself you know nothing. But where are you getting this will from to do that if God said you can't?
Well, if we didn't have will, we wouldn't choose to go back to the Father in general.
There's not one person who has ever chosen to go back to God.
Oh, yes, there is. Everyone.
Who?
Everyone chooses to go back to the Father
Who?
at some point. Oh, me, my family, you, Hake, everyone.
How do you choose
tries
to
their
do
best
that?
To try. By absolutely choosing that God versus every other God in this world. You chose only him, the true one.
And so
That
God
was
said
your
you,
will to
of
do that.
yourself you could do nothing. So how do you do it with your own will if he said you cannot?
Well, the Father within you, the Spirit, not the Father. The Spirit within you yearns for the Father in general. So when you guide yourself towards that direction of the Father, you will
But
find
God
him.
said you can't do anything of yourself. And if he said you can't, how can you will yourself to do something when he said you can't?
I don't know how to necessarily answer that specific question, but I know I have the will to try to come up with something. If I did not have will, then I wouldn't even answer the question at all. I'll just hang up. I wouldn't even try. We have the full will of absolutely
But how do
doing
you,
and attempting
because
any
of
and everything,
time, because of time,
good or evil.
because of time, how do you get around the idea? God said you can't, but you're saying you can.
Because we absolutely can. Matter of fact,
So is
I
God,
dare say this
is
will
God,
be evil.
Is
Hey,
God
hang on.
lying?
This,
Is God lying?
no, he's not. He's not lying.
But
it's more
was he
like
just
humanity
playing?
does not even listen to that. No.
But
What I'm saying is,
because of I tell you,
I
because of
got you.
time, he said you can't. Where are you getting this idea that you can?
my will and my thoughts itself as one
And
human
where are you
individual.
Your thoughts are not your own. Where are you getting that from?
My very self. Whatever
who is
whatever
yourself?
within me.
Who is yourself?
Who is myself? I am a believer and follower of God Most High within me. I just tried my best to follow according to what He says.
You just told me
That's
what
who
you
I
do, but who is yourself?
I am a spirit mostly. Like we're all in just a vessel.
Who are
I don't know
you?
how to really to explain that.
Who are you?
I am me. I'm whoever. I'm just me.
Who are you?
You know, I'm just a follower of the Most High.
You
I'm
tell me
just
what you do,
one
but
of
who
millions.
are you?
You know, now that I finally hear that question, it is hard to answer. It's very hard to answer.
And so then, how do you, if you don't know who you are, how do you know you have a free will? Why do you think you have a free will?
Because at any time we can do anything at all. Even
Well,
in this
then tell me
conversation,
who you
we
are
have the
then.
free will.
Tell me who
we
you
have the
are
free
then
will
in
to
this
explain
very
that.
time. Tell me who you are.
All right. I am a man who is calling
I got to
to you.
take a break, man. Thank you. Back in a moment. Check out Punchie's coffee. I have my own coffee now. Punchie coffee is good. Every bag is roasted to order. Freshest flavor. Top quality, specialty grade beads. Good. Every dime goes back to Bond, my nonprofit. And we are rebuilding the family by rebuilding the man. So when you're drinking coffee and enjoying it, just know you're helping somebody. Amazing coffee. Punchie has his own coffee now. What the? And it's so good. All the way from the plantation to my own coffee. Who would have thought? Did that coffee come from the plantation? Did I pick my own coffee? Check it out. Go to rebuildingtheman.com, rebuildingtheman.com/stores, and get Punchie's coffee. Thank you, Ty. I had to run and we were right at the break. My bag. We need a woman. Thank you, Alice. What? Where am I? Oh, there is a discount on cameos right now until Sunday. It started Monday. It's going to end this Sunday on personal shout-outs. So get your shout-outs in, and I will do them for you and get them back to you. Encouragement shout-outs, wedding shout-outs, congratulations, birthday shout-outs, just plain old how you do shout-outs. Merry Christmas shout-out. Whatever the shout-out is, I'll do them for you. Go to Cameo, CAMEO.com/Jesse Lee Peterson. CAMEO.com/Jesse Lee Peterson. And don't forget to get your orders in from merch. Your birthday gifts. A lot of you are ordering birthday gifts for someone. You want them back before Christmas. You got to get them in then. I have a coffee. Unfortunately, we can't deliver overseas to the coffee people. But coffee, mugs, T-shirts, everything, books, and I will sign them, indicate who you want me to sign them for or to, even if it's you, whomever. You got to say that so I can sign them for you, all right? Go to rebuildingtheman.com/stores, rebuildingtheman.com/stores, or JesseLeePeterson.shop. JesseLeePeterson.shop. And then make your donations to Barn and to the cause here. What we're doing, we'll help you, so help us to help others. I shouldn't have to remind you, but I know that sometimes you forget. Go to rebuildingtheman.com/donate or call 800-411-BOND. 800-411-2663. And, or you can scan the QR code. Or you can mail it in. Scan the QR code to support Bond, or you can mail it in. Make your check or money order out to Bond, B-O-N-D, and send it to P.O. Box 3 Bond, P.O. Box 35090, L.A., California, 90035. P.O. Box 35090, L.A., California, 90035. Amazing! Thank you in advance. It's tax deductible. Super chat. Super.
Joe over on X, the X live stream. Late coming yesterday. JLP, I enjoy your show. You taught me so much about myself that I didn't understand and opened my eyes to getting rid of emotions. But you're very wrong on this Israel issue. If you don't know what's going on, just say you don't know. But saying they're not responsible for a lot that experts and myself are doing the research on, very irresponsible of you. It's okay to admit you don't know everything. I don't expect you to know everything. So maybe just admit when you don't know something.
I know that I love Israel, and I know that Israel, the Judaism and Christianity have something in common. I know that we should appreciate one another. I know that. So all the other mess, I don't know about. You got to go to Israel. You have a change of mind.
That's right.
Really, go to Israel and walk through the Bible. Walk where Jesus walked. Talk where Jesus spoke. Eat where Jesus ate. Walk through the Word. You will love it, and then you can go to heaven. Amazing. Thank you, though. I appreciate it.
Nice. Thank you, Joe. Groovin' Mastiff. Generous 15 coffees. Guys, be honest. Tony and Maze are just actors that you guys hired to call in from time to time to offer comic relief, right? Tongue sticking out emoji. There's no way people can be that unglued. Crazy face emoji. And wishing you all a Merry Christmas, wonderful New Year. Thank you for everything. JLP is truly blessed to have such an incredible team of people working with him. Christmas trees, Santa Clauses, Christian crosses, and party emojis.
Thank you. And no, we don't pay anyone to call into the show. What the?
Gray.
Thank you. I appreciate it, and Merry Christmas.
Yeah. Gray B bought a coffee. Jesse, do you believe in destiny? Are our lives already scripted to play out how they should?
The beauty about real life is already laid out. All you got to do is live it. Really. All you got to do is let the spirit, the light, whatever you want to call him, God, work through you. That's all you need to do. And life will work for you. And you can't even imagine what it's going to be. You can't even imagine. You just have to live it. But you got to let it happen. And you let it happen by getting out of the way. And you get out of the way by becoming who you're not. Becoming aware of who you're not. But it will happen for you. What does destiny mean?
He kind of... Gray says, are our lives already scripted to play out how they should? That
it is, yes. Mm-hmm. It really is. And it is. But you got to stop thinking about it. You got to stop thinking you know. You got to stop having an idea about it and just be. Just do it. Let it happen. And so destiny is the predetermined, inedible, or unavoidable.
You're adding an extra B syllable in there that should not be there.
Read it in.
Destiny is the predetermined, inevitable, or unavoidable future for a person or thing, per Derek, probably per some definition on the internet.
But what does all that mean?
Google AI, which is liberal.
Oh, he got it from AI.
Mm-hmm.
Amazing. But life, it really will happen for you. To a point, it's like driving in one of Elon Musk cars, those self-driving cars that Anchor Baby like to ride in.
That one is not Elon Musk.
Well, whatever.
That's a Waymo.
Waymo what?
Waymo different.
Way
Way more better than Tesla.
Way more money.
Just kidding. No, I disclaim. No endorsement implied. The views here do not express Bond JLP Hake.
That's for sure. But it's like getting in the back seat of the car.
Yep.
And it just drive you.
Nice.
That's what the Spirit of Truth would do if you let Him drive you. You got to let it happen.
Don't try to be co-pilots with
Not
Jesus.
Not at all.
All right. Melissa G on Bond JLP Cash App. Merry Christmas. We love your show. Amazing Star Eyes.
Thank you. I appreciate that. And thanks for supporting it, helping us to help others. Thank you.
Nick.
Merry Christmas.
Nick LeBoy on Rumble.
You got to know how to rumble, Nick LeBoy.
It's always the lonely, manless boss B-word. He spells it all the way out, says it like JLP says it. Women always asking for more programs, helping and voting for evil nonsense. Shut up and get back in the kitchen. Merry Christmas, Jesse and crew.
Amazing. Thank you.
Thank you, Nick LeBoy.
Thank you.
Marcus G, no one truly loves you unconditionally. They only love you under the condition of something. God is the only one who truly loves you in the end. 100.
Well, human beings don't have love. They can't love you because they don't have love. They have the word love, but as you know, the word love is not love. Love is a state of being. Really. The word love is not love. It's just a word. Amazing. Thank you.
Marcus G with a follow-up. We need RoboCop at this point in L.A. Salute. 100.
Amazing. Thank you.
Big
what a
time.
mess.
Yeah, clean up the mess.
If ever we need it, we need it now.
Anthony L with the daily dumbbell sticker with weights added on to the sides. Very nice. I like that type of dumbbell.
Thank you.
Reminds me of my childhood.
Amazing.
When I used to exercise. Anthony L says, ain't no sunshine when she's gone.
As she go along. Amazing. Thank you.
Shout out. Josh from Georgia, biblical question response.
Georgia on my mind.
What is courage?
Oh, what is courage?
Courage is a fake word used by blind people to describe the actions of people who can see clearly. I've been trained to seek thrills and live in my imagination all my life. So when I encounter a person who's been practicing staying present and avoiding thrills, looks like they have, quote unquote, courage. But actually, they're just not as blind as me.
Amazing. Thank you, Josh. I'll put my 2 cents in on Sunday. Hake,
yes.
I got to stop there.
Okie dokie.
Because of time.
Thank you. Thank y'all. We'll read the rest later.
Yeah, we'll come back to it. Hake.
Yes.
Are you a thought watcher?
No.
Hey, why not?
Because the thoughts tend to be watching me.
Watching thought.
And so,
I'm a thought watcher.
Right.
I'm a thought watcher. Watching thoughts go by. My. Here come one now. Ba-boom, ba-boom, ba-boom. My, oh my. Become a thought watcher, Hake.
All right. Nice suggestion. Thank you.
You're welcome. Let me go to Cuba. First time call out of California. Cuba, you are on the air.
Hey, how you doing, Jesse?
All is well, Cuba.
Hey, so I just wanted to say real quick, earlier in the show you were showing the clip of those people that were being interviewed about the police officers in Los Angeles.
Yes.
Yeah, and you said, what are they thinking? And, I'm sitting there looking at my wife and I'm like, they're not thinking.
Yeah.
And I go, but wait a minute, aren't we supposed to not think? And I'm like, well, I guess there's like a wrong way to not think. And I think the way that they're not thinking leads to somebody else thinking for you. And I just thought that was funny because it's ridiculous to think that anything good can come from defunding the police. I just don't know what to say about that.
What it is, they are thinking, but they're thinking in the dark. How can you not want the police? And then the first time they get raped or somebody robbed them, they're going to be crying.
Exactly. That's what I told my wife.
Yeah.
I said, just wait till they get taken advantage of the street or mud.
Right.
And they're going to be calling out for a cop. And I swear. Well, anyways, yeah, one more quick thing. I wanted to see if I can tell you a woman joke.
Okay. A woman joke?
I might get beat up for this. Yeah.
Go ahead.
Not a joke by women, but a joke about them.
Oh, okay.
Okay. All right. So why are women's feet so small?
Because their butts are so fat.
No, so they can stand closer to the sink.
Okay.
All right. Thanks, Jesse. I just wanted to touch on that thought.
I appreciate it, buddy. Thank you. Amazing. Terry, out of Arizona. Terry, you are on the air.
Hi, Jesse.
Hey,
Good
Terry.
to talk to you again.
You too.
Well, I'm not good. I'm doing better, but I'm well.
Right on. Amazing.
Oh, I enjoyed your conversation with the last guy and the one before that as well.
Right on.
Okay. Now, what I wanted to say was about courage.
What is courage?
Right. Well, okay, so kind of like the guy said there too, to me, it's bringing all my thoughts under subjection, which I haven't done. And now that I do, I mean, I'm really trying to stop on my motives, and bring those motives into question, because it just goes by so quick, and then you react on these things, and your actions are wrong. And rather than, if I have the courage to look at me, not you, not anyone else, me, that is, for me, that's big, huge, because I can easily look at other people, but I can't look at me. And now I'm looking at me and me only, and getting rid of those thoughts and getting rid of those things, and doing like what you say about not letting those things, affect me and entertain me, you know what I mean? And bringing those things into being aware of it, actually, which I really wasn't aware of before.
Right.
It's a real introspection that has really brought a lot of freedom to me. One more thing I wanted to say as well, too, Jesse, and then I'll shut up, was, the Lord's Prayer, Our Father who art in heaven, hallowed be thy name. This is something, I'm an AA member, and we've always said this in AA and all these things, but it's not an incantation that you would say a thing. It's a life you live. It's those things, that's how you live. Our Father who art in heaven, not me, it's my Father who art in heaven. Hallowed be thy name, not mine, his. And then from there, and then that is a way to live. It's a lifestyle. And in church, they used to teach us pray without ceasing. And I used to think, how can I do that? How do I, my mind, it's not. It's living a lifestyle.
Amazing.
And, yeah.
I appreciate your response to the biblical question. Now that you are starting to see clear, what is it like going to an AA meeting now that you see clear?
Well, I'm a 40-year. I have over 40 years, actually.
Of what?
Of sobriety.
Oh, so you've been going to AA for 40 years?
Yes.
Whoa! Do you own it?
Alcoholics Anonymous for
Do you own the program now?
Do I own it? Is that what you said?
Yeah.
No, I'm just a very, very small part.
And why you need to go so many years?
Well, I don't go as often. I go about once a year now.
Oh,
I'll
okay.
go to go in on my birthday, which is April 9th, 1984, and to let people know that the program does work.
Okay. Amazing.
Yeah. I'm evidence of the fact that sobriety can happen through truth.
So you haven't had a drink in 40 years?
That's right. Correct.
How about have you smoked dope?
I have. Yes, I have smoked marijuana.
And you haven't had a smoke in 40 years?
No, I don't smoke cigarettes at all.
No, I mean pot.
Oh, yeah, I have. I have smoked pot. Yes. My grandson takes the CBD for, he has grand mal seizures.
He has your seizures?
Yeah.
And how did he get your seizures?
No, I don't have seizures.
Because you gave them to him.
No, he's not related to me by blood.
Oh, he has his grandmother's seizures.
But he had grand mal seizures.
Uh-huh.
And as a child, he was born this way. And my daughter, his mother now, had him since he was a little baby. The father had him, and she married the dad. Anyway, they gave him CBD from the marijuana, and it stopped the seizures completely.
And that's why you smoke pot?
Not me, no. I started smoking pot when I was 12 years old.
Whoa!
I'm 72 now.
Whoa!
But I haven't smoked pot all my life.
And so
I quit smoking pot when I was 16, and then I started up again, I don't know, years later. And
so you
then
still smoke pot?
Do I still?
Uh-huh.
I do now and then, yes.
So you don't drink, but you smoke pot?
No, I don't drink at all.
But you smoke pot?
I do now and then, yes. I do.
So you don't need to drink if you have pot?
No, I know. Well, pot and alcohol are two horribly, horribly different things.
And so what would happen if you didn't smoke pot?
Oh, nothing.
How do you know?
I don't have to smoke pot.
Okay, stop smoking pot right now. Don't have any more.
No.
No, what?
Wait, no, I don't. I'm not smoking pot right now.
I mean, don't not right now, but I mean, don't smoke any more than the next 40 years.
Yeah, okay.
All right, don't smoke any more pot.
All right. Well, not a problem. Not a problem at all. No, it's not a problem. It's like a lot of other things too. You don't do it.
And don't drink the CDB.
Yeah. No, I have to take inhalers sometimes, albuterol, and so it's not a good thing, to have anything like that in your lungs.
Amazing. Well, thank you for responding to the questions. Call me again, and Merry Christmas.
Well, you too, Jesse Lee, and I love you, and I love your show, and I love Hake, and I love all you guys, and I like all of you guys, and I just love your show, and it's really difficult, Jesse. You got a hard message there, and especially for women, but you are my favorite guy, and I listen to you. I don't go to church, Jesse. I listen to you.
Right on.
Okay.
I appreciate that.
Okay. And I love you, and I pray for you, and please pray for me. Thank you.
I will, absolutely. Thank you, and Merry Christmas, all right?
Merry Christmas to you too, Jesse.
All right.
Bye-bye, and to all of you.
Right
Bye-bye.
on. Amazing. Super chat. Super.
Super chats. Someone bought 3 coffees, JLP. I'm starting to believe the Irish may be descendants of Levi. We'll call if I can find out more.
I have a cousin named Levi. Good morning, cousin Levi. Amazing.
Here's the Irish blessing through. May the road rise to meet you. May the wind always be at your back. May the sun shine warm on your face. The rains fall soft upon your fields. And until we meet again, may God hold you in the palm of his hands. Amen.
I love that. I accept that. Thank you.
Or
really.
amen.
Amazing. Thank you.
Jim in Alaska answering the biblical question.
What is courage, Jim?
Another word to boost the ego.
Thank you. I'll put my 2 cents in on Sunday.
And we'll have to read the rest of y'all's super chats later, guys.
Amazing. Thank you. One more hour to
y'all.
go. I got to take a quick break. The hate news, not the fake news. And I'll be back in a moment. Back to the phones and super chats. Steve, thank you for calling and thanks for holding. How have you been helped by the show?
I'm going to tell you this. I believe you might go down in history as one of the greatest, if not the greatest, black man that ever lived on planet Earth, as far as I'm concerned. I don't know anybody before you that's been that great. Freeing the slaves is one thing, but you've been freeing people of their mind, which matters, it should be anyhow, to you more than anything else, because with the mind not being right, there ain't nothing else going to happen right anyway.
If you can doubt every thought because you're not your thoughts, if you can doubt every thought, knowing that you're not your thoughts, you don't create them, they're not from God, that they're from the deceiver, the great deceiver, Satan. If you can doubt every thought, you can be free, just like that. At an instant. Bring every thought into captivity. It's so amazing.
some serious mess going on in the world and some fun stuff and cool stuff as well. Thank the good Lord for our greatest president, Donald J. Trump. Am I right? Or am I right? This is the end of hour 2 already of the J.C. Lee Peterson Show. It is Get It Off Your Chest Friday. You can call in right now, even during Hake News, not fake news. There was just now one line open, but that has filled up. But call in every so often, young or old, just in case a line opens up, all right? And after the J.C. Lee Peterson Show, the Hake Report, I will have a guest. You're welcome to call in, and maybe I can bring up the IQ, the Israel question, so that you can some of you feel more comfortable calling in. Maybe, I don't know, we'll see. So after the Hake Report with my guest William from Modern Day Debate appearance, my recent Modern Day Debate appearance, he's a liberal. Then the FallenState.tv with that gal, that model, black model gal, Kenya Hill, I believe. Should be a very fun episode. And after that, American Anchor Baby. So cool. Commie Nonsense Network CNN reports a federal judge yesterday, ordered the immediate release of Kilmar Abrego Garcia from ICE custody. Can you believe it? An alleged gang member. An alleged domestically violent guy. Although we don't know if that's true. That's what his wife claimed, but wives or women who he's living with, I don't know, maybe a wife, do sometimes lie. The Salvadoran man was supposedly mistakenly deported earlier this year, even though he is illegal, prompting a so-called fraught legal battle that's included tense confrontations between a so-called judge and the Justice Department, which is trying to be actually about justice for once in its life. The so-called Justice Department. His case, Gilmar's case, has also come to embody the Trump administration's immigration crackdown and their aggressive posture seeking to deport illegals to far-flung countries. His release, Kilmar Abrego Garcia's release, comes after the administration struggled in recent weeks to find a country willing to quickly accept him. Nobody wants this guy, so we have to keep him even though he doesn't even belong here? What a mess. And AI. President Trump Thursday signed an executive order that blocks states from enforcing their own artificial intelligence AI regulations and instead aiming to create a single national framework for AI. Interesting. Silicon Valley leaders, including OpenAI CEO Sam Altman, have argued the patchwork of state rules could slow innovation and undermine America's competitiveness in the global, Earth AI race with China, with potential consequences for the economy and national so-called security. Critics, though, they worry the move toward deregulation could let AI companies avoid accountability if their tools harm customers. And there was this video, I don't have it for you, but there is video out there of a skydiver's lucky escape. An Australian skydiver's parachute was caught on a plane tail. It wasn't Anchor Baby's plane. 15,000 feet in the air, mind-bogglingly high. A disaster narrowly avoided. Good thing, I guess, there wasn't a rotor on that thing chopping up his little parachute thing. What a mess. Trump is rewriting, by the way, rules on America's coins. He killed the penny. I'm kidding, but that's what Commie Nonsense describes it as, killing the penny, meaning no longer producing the penny. The pennies shall live on, because it's hard to, you can't kill a penny. It's not even alive anyway. More major changes coming to America's coins next year. Real change, not like Obama change. This is change for good and real hope, not Obama's false hope and degeneracy. It's terrible. Hundreds of flights were canceled Thursday in Brazil because there's a blackout, left more than 1.4 million residents without power. Wow. I'm James Hake. Now back to JLP. Hour 3.
got to stand up strong, face the truth about themselves, to understand what went wrong. I know we can find a way. I know we can find a way. I know we can find a way to stand up, stand up, stand up.
Uniting the races with truth instead of dividing them with lies. We're also rebuilding the family by rebuilding the man. I am Jesse Peterson. Good morning. How y'all doing? How y'all? You can get involved by calling 888-77 53773-888-77 Jesse. And my biblical question, what is courage? What is courage? We have every way that you can watch and support the show listed on JesseLeePeterson.com/show. JesseLeePeterson.com/show. And if you're running around doing whatever it is you're doing, and you're like, God, I would love to listen to the show live, but I got to go to the cotton field. Because when my master said he's sick, I said, yes, master, we sick. So I'm a podcast. You can podcast the show and listen on your phone by calling the listen line on TalkStream Live at 605-615-4131. 605-615-4131. And to donate and have your comments read out loud, go to buymeacoffee.com/JLP Talk, buymeacoffee.com/JLP Talk, or Bond JLP Cash App. Bond JLP Cash App. All right? It's Friday. And Fridays is always get it off your chest Friday. And it doesn't matter what you're doing when you look like you're doing what you're doing. You can always express yourself on Fridays.
Tom like a mug. You need to go and get yourself bleached, because everything you say about black people, and you're sitting up there looking like a tar baby.
It might sound like a semantics argument, but he's a gray alien.
I wonder if he's been smoking pot.
At this point, the mayor's office tells me, yes, they've hired those 240 officers, and they now want to bring on 170 more. I talked to Angelinos today about the price of their safety. Do you think more police officers equals everyone being safer?
No, absolutely not.
Yo, stop.
Seeing more police officers in our community just makes us more nervous.
Oh, are they gonna stop us, like, just for no reason?
Gosh, bro, stop! Stop! Yo, stop! Yo, guys, yo, deadass!
Dear Mayor, what are you doing? We don't need that. What we need is more community support.
With police officers, it's like the funding is really kind of going nowhere, I feel like.
Actually making the city walkable and, like, in, like, transit and stuff like that, I feel like is more important.
We got a situation. Demons are roaming the earth.
That's for sure. Can you get any dumber than that? Oh, we don't need them. We just need community. Oh, my Lord. What has happened? It's not, you know, Christ said, forgive them. They know not what they do. That's an example, a perfect example. They just don't know. They cannot see. And for all you people who love DoorDash, DoorDash, I don't know, you may want to rethink DoorDash. I think they deliver food, right there. DoorDash deliver food to your house.
Yes.
Anything can be happy with that food. Well, I hear they, Hake told me they put a lock on it or something now.
They put some tape on it. It's like a tape. They call it anti-tampering measures.
And so now they can't unlock the tape.
I don't know. I've received my food with the tape looking a little funny sometimes.
See? These people get high, they be doing whatever they want to your food. For an example, New York Post is reporting a DoorDash driver has been banned from the app after being accused of dousing an order with pepper spray. Can you imagine getting your sweet potato pie? You're all ready to sit down at the TV that has some sweet potato pie with the ice cream on it, and somebody have pepper spray on it. Think about that. Watch this from NBC News.
Tonight, a DoorDash delivery gone wrong. Authorities in Evansville, Indiana, watching this disturbing incident caught on Mike Carden's doorbell camera. Watch as a delivery person appears to set down their food, then spray an unknown substance.
My wife went outside to get the bag, and she came inside and set it on the counter. She started eating and started coughing and choking.
The couple ordering delivery from Arby's via DoorDash. This was the order, 2 sandwiches and a side. Carden says his wife had only taken 1 bite when she realized something was wrong.
There was something red, something sprayed on the bag, like the bag had been tampered with. And that's when I went back and checked the video footage and seen that 100% our food had been tampered with.
The Vanderburgh County Sheriff's Office is investigating the incident.
What charges could an individual face should this all hold up?
Battery is a misdemeanor, all the way up until food tampering is a level 5 felony.
Carden telling NBC News the doorbell video recording glitched and 4 seconds are missing. The Sheriff's Office says they see no indication that the video is inauthentic.
We're going to make sure that we correctly identify the person and give them a chance to explain themselves.
DoorDash telling NBC News in part, the Dashers' access to the platform has been permanently removed, and our team is standing by to support law enforcement with any investigation. Now Carden, still shaken, trying to make sense of an act he says must have been malicious.
We're obviously pretty sure it was pepper spray, but this could have been fentanyl, it could have been rat poison, it could have been hornet spray for all we know. Who knows what it could have been.
Are you ever going to order from any other food third-party service again?
I very seriously doubt it. We already turned our DoorDash subscription off. I know that my family will be more safe if I just go pick up my food myself.
Wow. If that's true, what an evil heifer. Just think about that. What would make her do something like that? If that's true, her father, the devil. They say she didn't know the people or anything. That's amazing. And I'm being told that, according to the New York Post, it happened in Evansville, Indiana. Think about that, folks. She getting paid to bring your food to your house. She drops it down there, put it down, and put pepper spray on it. Forgive them, Father. They know not what they do. That is mind-blowing. Anybody want to order DoorDash today? DoorDash today, or whatever it's called. Evil inside of human beings. There's no such thing as a good person. It doesn't exist. It is an illusion. One other quick one I want to tell you. There is hell on earth. Inside of human, we all must be born again. All who are born of the mother must be born of the father if you want to be free. Ain't no way around it. You must be born of the spirit of the Father. New York Post is reporting. Here's another viral video footage captured on December 6th. Showed the terrifying moment a woman was forced to fight off a knife-wielding mugger. And so apparently, according to this report, this guy attacked them, trying to rob her, and the man stepped aside. Hey! And the woman had to defend for herself. Watch this from the New York Post. Do you believe in life as love?
I don't think I have this one.
Oh, you don't have that one? Amazing. I wish you could see it, folks. It's hell on earth. We'll come back to it. They'll have it ready for me in a minute. Let me go to Steve, a first-time call out of Virginia. Steve, you're on the air.
Merry Christmas, Jesse.
Thank you, Steve.
I got a cold, so bear with me. Sorry. I wanted to talk about the Cinnabon lady. For those that don't know, she's the lady that worked at the Cinnabon store. And mind you, like anybody working, she's in her uniform. She wasn't in a bikini or anything like that, you know. And so some of the trash that President Trump spoke about came in there and started harassing her.
So let me just tell the people, yesterday we played this soundbite, folks, of a white woman working in a Cinnabon cafe there, store, and some, I believe, black Somalian went in and they I guess they arrested her and she reacted and she was going off as well. Go ahead.
Yeah, and so basically they were saying that she is too revealing with her clothing and she should be wearing a hijab. And what gets me, Jesse, is the pathological nature of the leftists, whereas they support the Somalis. Now, of course, Cinnabon lady, she used the N-word. Be honest with you, she's got black fatigue, and a lot of us do. You've talked about it. And I just want to say, Jesse, that this is getting to the point where we are not far away from, it's not just harassing her and pushing the Sharia law BS, which is what they're doing. But at some point, we're not far away from someone getting hurt or killed because of this kind of thing. Because women have no rights in Islamic society. They just don't. And the pathological nature of the left is to support things like, you know, I don't agree with homosexuality, but you have gays for Palestine. Well, these Palestinians would take gays and throw them off a rooftop for fun. So it's just the pathology of the left. It's mind-boggling to me, and you can't reason with them, Jesse. I mean, yeah, she used the N-word, and they're making a big deal about that. Well, you better start thinking about when it's your daughter at the Cinnabon and they come and do it to her, and maybe next time they're going to get violent. Because that's how these societies are. They treat women like they own them, like livestock and stuff. And so you're not going to have rights.
I didn't know that it would be because she didn't have one of those head racks on her head, but the nerve of these people, if that's true, we played this on Wednesday for you. You can check it out in the third hour. If it's true, the nerve of these people to come into our country from their asshole countries and try to tell us how we should be acting rather than them following what the rules are here in this country.
Yeah, and the leftists support them rather than the Cinnabon lady just because she used the N-word. But the N-word apparently is not offensive in itself. It's when white people use it.
Yeah.
Then it becomes a problem. Yeah. And just to be honest, Jesse, I got black fatigue, buddy. But of course, That doesn't include you because, you know, it just doesn't. I mean, but they want to push the false narrative that, well, if you say you got black fatigue, especially if you're white, then you have black fatigue of all blacks. But it's the same false narrative. And to think that they support the Somalians that came in there and did that rather than the lady that stood up against it boggles my mind. And this is what I'm saying. Jesse, if in fact we lose the midterms, these people are going to drag the whole country down, and they're going to drag the rest of us down with it.
I've been told that they think it was started because they wanted more caramel on their Cinnabon, and somehow another dispute broke out. But how did you hear? Where did you get it was because she didn't have a hit rag on?
Well, because they said that her clothing was too. See, it started with the caramel thing, but then they started in on her about how her clothing was too revealing. For God's sake, she's in her work uniform.
Oh, okay. What a mess. Well, don't worry. Donald Trump is going to ship them all back.
Thank you. I sure hope so, Jesse.
All right. Thank you, Steve.
God bless.
You too, buddy. 888-775-3773. Let me go to Mimi out of Los Angeles. Mimi, you are on the air.
How are you?
All is well, Mimi.
So I called to answer the biblical question.
What is courage?
So I had an opportunity to speak with another member of fellowship, and they made a very good point. So my answer is, I believe that courage is a gift that's given when you face fear.
A gift that's given
by God
when you face fear.
Correct.
Okay.
Because, and which raises another question as to whether or not courage can exist without fear. Does courage exist if there is no fear?
Amazing.
Yeah. So it is pretty amazing. And I will not be at fellowship, so I just wanted to make sure that I had an opportunity to wish you a good week for next week. I know we're not supposed to plan anything, but I'm just wishing you well.
You're working this weekend?
I am.
Oh,
and,
okay.
you know, it's funny because the reason I'm working this weekend is because I got a promotion.
See there?
I know. I haven't
what
been there
a mess.
very long. Yes, I was promoted to the head of the department. So.
Oh, and she black.
I know, right?
Well, congratulations.
What a journey, Jesse.
What?
I thank you. I said, what a journey, Jesse.
Stay with it, stay with it, stay with it.
Okay, absolutely.
And I'll put my little 2 cents in on Sunday concerning the biblical question. I appreciate it.
Absolutely. Well, you, as I mentioned, have a great weekend.
All right, we'll talk soon.
Okay. Thank you, Jesse.
All right now. Amazing.
Okay.
Let me, do we have a video ready? Okay. This is where this woman, according to this report, this woman was being attacked. And she had to fend off the attacker because the husband hid behind a building somewhere. Watch this from our New York Post.
Viral security footage captured on December 6th shows the terrifying moment a woman was forced to fight off a knife-wielding mugger after her much taller male companion chose to step back and hide behind a wall. In a move he's now unfortunately paying for with internet infamy. The pair of American tourists were walking down the street on vacation in Colombia when the armed attacker suddenly approached them, lunging at the woman trying to steal her phone, according to Newsflash. A man passing by on a motorcycle is then seen doing what her companion failed to do, jumping into action to help the woman. The passerby hopped off his bike and hit the mugger in the head with his helmet. A few other people passing by also jumped in to help fight the mugger off in a dramatic struggle. Only once the thief was subdued is her companion seen managing to make his way out from behind the wall to comfort the woman. Local authorities reportedly took the suspect into custody for full identification, but ultimately didn't arrest the man because no theft was committed and no complaint exists from the affected persons. This now viral clip has sent shockwaves through the internet, with many criticizing the man's decision not to help his female companion.
The man was like, ain't that much love in the world. What the? That was in Colombia. They were vacationing, according to the report, and they were walking down the street there in Colombia. It looked like Los Angeles. It looked like New York. It looked like San Francisco, Gary, Indiana, Chicago. My country is gone. Why are white people over in Colombia walking down the road like that? White people take all kind of risk. One other quick video I want to show you. They were vacationing. I could find a better place to vacation than that. What the? My country's gone, and white people, you are under attack. Really? There's a genocide upon white people right now. One more video I'm going to show you really fast to just bring it on home. Bring it on home to me. Yeah, yeah, yeah. You know I cried when you left, but now I know I only hurt myself. Baby, bring it on home. Bring it on to me. Yeah, yeah. Nick, you know that song? You there? I mean, Kurt.
I don't.
You don't know that song?
You don't know that song?
You familiar with that one, Anchor Baby?
Yeah.
Amazing. That's when music was music. And
That's
now,
that guy you guys like.
And now it's gone.
And I like him too.
It's gone now.
Sam Cooke.
Amazing. Fox News reporting. This is in my country. This is not in Colombia. A Kentucky Democrat went viral this week after admitting she felt guilty about her skin color in a speech defending diversity. Watch it from Fox News.
I'm going to be honest. I don't feel good about being white every day for a lot of reasons.
Well,
because it's a point of privilege that I get to move through the world in a way that so many of my other colleagues and friends and family members of the community don't get the privilege to do. And I'm just a female, but just a woman, just a white woman. If I was a white man, I would be functioning from a point of even greater privilege. I think we're missing an opportunity when kids have a moment to reflect about how the color of their skin does and does not allow them to move through the world. Running to them and trying to stifle that and trying to say, you shouldn't feel bad. So we don't want to ever expose you to something that is going to make you have to pause and have maybe some internal feelings. It's a missed opportunity for some really good dialogue. It's not about making people feel bad about being white. I think it's about acknowledging the historical privilege that white people have always had in this country, which I don't know that anybody in this room in good conscience could argue exist and still exist.
What an evil female, huh? And you want females in leadership role. She was defending diversity, equality, inclusion program at a public school. What? She was defending diversity, equity, and inclusion, all made up words, right? In a program in public school. State Representative Sarah Stockler was responding to the comment from Republican Senator Lindsay Tisher. practitioner who presented a draft of a bill to end DEI programs in K through 12 schools there in Kentucky. This is from Fox. Stalker pointed to the diversity within the state largest public schools down in Jefferson County. Watch this from Fox News.
Within JCPS, we have a really diverse body of students. We have 145 languages that are spoken, and we have a really high percentage of kids that are on free and reduced lunch, 63%. In the term DEI, inclusive, diversity, equity, inclusion, it's about including everyone. White people have never been excluded.
What a mess, huh? Look at all those females sitting on the board. They putting them there so they can destroy the country. Whether you admit it or not, like it or not, say it or not, there's an order. God in Christ, Christ in man, man over woman. What a mess, folks. They made up these words, diversity, inclusion, equity, which mean nothing. And this idea of white privilege, I can't believe there's one white person that's falling for that. And then they're saying it out loud. It's like destroying your own self. You might well give your money to the Somalians and let them destroy your country. It is mind-blowing. I didn't know this could happen in America. I also didn't know that, and I'm wondering, is this a DEI hiring? I don't know for sure, but it sure looked like one. Fox News is reporting that an explosion and fire erupted in Haywood residential area on Thursday, destroying homes, shutting down a freeway, and injuring 6 people after a construction crew struck an underground gas line. Watch this from ABC 7 and Fox 11.
And now take a look at this. This is what the area looked like before the building exploded and caught fire. Google Maps shows the area completely intact. Compared to this, a look from Sky 7 just hours later. Now a massive pile of mostly rubble.
Seconds after this explosion, residents in this Hayward community ran out to help at least 6 victims that were visibly injured.
The younger girl was completely bloodied all over the face. She was completely in shock, and I think there might have been something with her arm, like it might have been dislocated because she had it in like a kind of like an awkward position. The explosion probably took out their eardrums. That's what I would assume, because people were trying to talk to them and they just weren't, really hearing it.
Oscar Vasquez said 2 women slowly walked out of the home where the explosion took place. What about the older lady that you also saw?
Yeah, she just looked like she was about to fall over.
Paramedics arrived and confirmed 6 people were taken to hospitals nearby.
That explosion happened in the city of Hayward, which is about 40 miles southeast of San Francisco. It's got a population of more than 160,000 people. This is what we know so far. The explosion happened just before 10 a.m. PG&E says a construction crew hit an underground gas line that triggered the blast. 3 structures were leveled, including 2 homes.
Amazing, huh? I'm wondering out loud, is it diversity, equity, and inclusion? Was it DEI? Treasure chest is now open on D-Line. We have a counseling and scratch off on it is pure.net back in a moment. Service on this side of heaven. I counsel with men and women, families, individuals around the world. Most people are unhappy, they're miserable, they have rough lives, they're depressed, suicidal, young and old, of all races. I understand. I know why, and I do understand it. Because exactly what's happening in me is happening with everybody outside of me, inside of them. And I've noticed that with those who really, really, really want to understand, they overcome it just like that, out of one counseling session. If you need counseling, you can go to rebuildingtheman.com or call 800-411-2663. 800-411-BOND. Best counseling service on this side of heaven. I'm wondering, is that fire blast due to DEI at work? What a mess, huh? A couple of quick announcements. The Hake report coming up right at the top of this hour, right after my show. And Hake has a guest today. You don't want to miss it. I think he called Free Will. His name is William, but better known as Free Willful. Willful. You don't want to miss it. At 9 a.m. to 11 a.m. Pacific time. And after that, a brand new episode of The Fallen State.tv. I had a fun conversation with Kenya Hill. She's a model, actress, and the founder of a model coaching agency called Find Your Light.
Next time on The Fallen State.
In my generation, black were not angry, they were independent, and the word racism didn't even exist.
The black men at that time were leaders, and there was a sense of community.
I never liked fat black butts.
Am I your type? My mom forced me to vote for Kamala.
What a heifer.
This is probably the most intellectual conversation I've had in a while, honestly,
Really?
with a black person.
I gotta put you on the hot seat.
This seat is flaming already.
It was very interesting. It really was. Become a member. Support the Fallen State by becoming a member right there on the channel, YouTube channel there. And Jesse Lee Peterson on locals.com. Locals. And then after that, the American Anchor Baby after the Fallen State. Energy everywhere. You're going to love it. Get ready. What you see is what you get. And you ain't seen nothing yet. Amazing. And then check out Punchie TV. Brand new episode, punchie.tv. And then Church on Sunday. Fellowship is amazing. And people come from around the world to the fellowship. Really, they literally come from around the world. You don't want to miss it. There's none like it. Doors open at 10:30. Meetings start at 11 Pacific time, 2 p.m. Eastern time. All are invited. And then go to rebuildingtheman.com/church. Rebuildingtheman.com/church. And then Sunday is the last day for our discount on shout-outs. Whatever the shout-out may be. Birthday, congratulations, taking a vacation, Merry Christmas, whatever. Go to Cameo, CAMEO.com/Jesse Lee Peterson. CAMEO.com/Jesse Lee Peterson. Sunday is the last day for the discount. Let me go to first time call out of Florida. I believe it's ELAMIN. Is it right? Is it ELAMIN?
Yes. You hear me?
Are you on the speaker?
Yes, I'm gonna take you off a speaker, right?
Yeah, don't be
Hold
on
on.
a speaker or hear Bluetooth or any of that.
Okay, you hear me now?
It sure can, loud and clear.
Okay, hold on. Let me turn this up a little bit.
All right, hold on, but I'll come back to you. Go nowhere. Let me do super chat while he get ready. Let me know there. Super chat.
Super chats. Enlightened 1996 says, hello, Mr. Jesse. I am from India here.
India!
Love your videos. Want to recommend to you to read something, and he shares a tip.
I will. Thank you. Appreciate it.
Thank you kindly. Enlightened.
Yeah.
Chinavirus23 bought a coffee on buymeacoffee.com/JLP Talk. Courage is that one pink dog from that cartoon show. Beta, I guess answering the biblical question.
What is courage? Thank you.
The courage, the cowardly dog.
Yeah.
25 years ago. Soul Conscious 5 coffees. Jesse, happy Friday. Biblical question?
What is courage?
Courage is just a thought. Made up word, another identity.
Amazing. Thank you. Right on.
Grammy Pam on pilled.net. Hello, Mr. Jesse Lee. I'm so glad to have found your channel on Foxhole. That is pilled.net. The
Right
Foxhole.
on.
I love seeing you debunk unbelievers on YouTube. God bless your day.
And God bless you and thank for your support.
Thank you, Grammy Pam.
Yeah.
Check
out, is it pure.net?
Yeah, pilled.net.
Check out
Jesse Lee Peterson.
pure.net/Jesse Lee Peterson.
Right on. Over on Buy Me a Coffee, Cheddar Bob, biblical question answer.
What is courage?
Courage is the reward you receive when you're willing to be alone and do nothing about the shocks, but just watch.
Amazing. Thank you. I'll put my 2 cents in on Sunday.
Sion, Jesse Love, used to be more uncensored, and now because of the restriction on YouTube, and of course, Hake telling you, don't do this, don't do that, don't say this, don't say that, laughing face with tears. Jesse, I love Punchie's coffee. Have a great rest day.
Thank you, Sion. My love, you're all I have in my life. Sion got 2 lovers. Well, I got 2 lovers, and I love them both the same. Thank you, CR. Merry Christmas. And you're right. Hate he white. Always trying to control somebody. What now?
Real MTB addict. We can stop.
Beta.
Yes. We can stop evil thoughts from becoming action, says Real MTBA.
Thank you. I appreciate
addict.
that. Stay with it. Stay with it. Stay with it.
And Perilous Freedom says, Merry Christmas, Christmas tree.
Merry Christmas back to you. Thank you.
Bobby Steele answered to the BQ.
What is courage?
Courage is how the truth appears when it is surrounded by lies. Jesus said, take courage, I have overcome the world.
Amazing. That's deep. Thank you. I'll put my 2 cents in on Sunday.
Thank you, Bobby Steele. At this point, just call me Mike, bought a coffee. Please do a cover album. I'm sure you'll hit at least the Billboard Hot 100. Jesse.
A nice suggestion. Thank you.
Eric, 5 coffees. You'd rather doom scroll than be alone with your thoughts. Scrolling on your phone. Fear is your God.
Amazing.
Indeed.
Deep. Absolutely. Thank you.
Melissa said, Merry Christmas. We love your show. Amazing. I believe I read that actually.
Amazing. Thank you, Melissa.
Shout out to the top contributors on the D Live crew, Bill West, Games for Rec, Wolf336, and the rest of y'all supporters. Thank you kindly.
Thank you. Amazing.
And shout out to the Rumble crew, my dad, Pastor Chatelet, and so many more, and the YouTube supporters on the different YouTube channels. Very cool.
Shout out. Thank you all very much.
And Joe from X Live, the people delivering food get really angry when they don't get a tip. So that's what drives them to do evil stuff like that, says Joe.
Really?
Well, that couple claimed that they had given a tip. I read on the article there that your producer sent to you.
But
and
that ain't no reason to try to kill somebody.
Yeah. She started choking and couldn't breathe.
Right.
Eating Arby's after midnight. What a mess.
What a mess.
And thank you guys.
Amazing.
I do believe that is all for now.
According to Inside Edition, $2 tips. Maybe that wasn't enough.
Yeah, well, I mean, DoorDash only suggests like little tips, I heard, whereas these other apps recommend high, big old tips.
But
Crazy.
you should be getting mad if that's true.
Mm-hmm.
You should be getting angry and if people don't tip you.
Yeah.
They didn't tell you to take that job with a promise, I'm going to tip you.
True.
It's like women, mothers get mad at the children because the children move away and won't let them move with them. I ain't make no promise that you had me. Okay, I'm going to be stuck with you the rest of my life? What the?
Crazy.
Let me go back to, who was I talking to?
ELAMIN
out of Florida, first time caller. ELAMIN, let's try it again.
Yes, sorry about that.
Okay.
First thing, okay, I'm sorry, I don't mean that. First thing to say, God is great, God is good, all praises to him. I like to say, you're a good host. I be online sometimes, go through the chat. My thing is that I'm 40. I just turned 50 December 3rd. I was born 75. I thank God because I'm 50. I don't have no type of criminal record whatsoever. I mean, when
and
people
you black?
look at my background, I'm black.
Why you don't have a criminal record? What's the point of being black and you don't have a criminal record?
No. What the thing is, my mom raised me right.
Yeah.
And it was just wrong. People trying to pull me down, whatever. I don't have no kids, no HIV, no AIDS, no STDs. I live in Florida because I've been coming out here since the age of 2 years old. So I'm trying to say, I'm not into the streets. I wasn't with that type of stuff.
Were you born? When were you born? What state you were born in?
Philadelphia, Pennsylvania.
Oh, okay. All right.
So I'm a Philly guy. Well, I was born in Philly. I'm not a Philly guy like that. Means that I wasn't really on the streets.
Yeah.
All right. I drive tractor trailer. I think Mr. Trump is doing a good job. I voted for him by mail. I've been writing people for the last years and this and that. I've been to every state out there. I go through my background checks. The cops stop me. I'm not doing nothing.
Right on. So let me ask, because of time, what's wrong with the blacks? Not all, but most. What's wrong with the blacks?
What's wrong with black people is that what I can say is that a lot of them go out there, they get themselves in trouble. They get caught in the system, and they don't have no type of good or whatever situation. So they do is they go out there trying to pull other people down. All right, they blaming people. I'm not blaming the white man. I have no hatred towards the white man. If you see my baby pictures, I am actually light brown skin. I've been in the sun. I got sunburned because, you growing up, you put lotion and stuff on your body. Not really thinking, but that's besides the point. But the thing is, I am light brown skin in my DNA. I'm Spanish, Irish, Scottish, English.
So let me
Irish,
ask you this, because
African American.
Let me ask you this because of time. When you are out or you see other black people and they know that you have been able to be independent and not be in control like that, what do they think about you when you tell them that you've not been in jail, you don't blame others and all that? What do they say to you?
Not really, because I don't really talk to a whole lot of them. But the ones I talk to, they always say, "Oh, I'm not perfect. I'm not perfect." The thing is that I choose my life. God gives man freedom. If you decide to do this and do that, that's on you.
Yeah.
You go out there and steal, or you out there trying to mislead people or this and that. That's on you. He gives man. It's the heart. It's the hearts in people.
It's definitely the heart. That's for sure.
It's definitely in the heart.
Yeah.
And another thing is that I work. I had jobs and this and that. Even when I was growing up, I wasn't looking for nobody to do nothing for me.
Right on.
My dad was locked up. My dad been locked up since I was about 7 or 10 years old. So I didn't have a father. I had my younger brother dad came in the picture, and he wasn't a good person to my mom. When you growing up around that stuff, they didn't really teach me too much, but she told me some stuff, but majority of stuff that you hear from people in the streets.
Yeah.
They always blaming the white man for this and that, whatever situation is. You see what I'm trying to say? I have no hatred towards white people.
Right on. Right on,
you
man.
know.
What the? Amazing.
Yeah, but see the thing too is like, so I've been in Alabama. I was hanging when I was here back when I was like 24, 25. I was working here with the Housing Authority, Jacksonville, and my mom's side of the family is originally from here, my grandma's side. But the thing about it is the wrong people that come in your life, and sometimes now you got to push people out because when you start hanging around people you shouldn't. And like I said, I don't have no hate from them guys. It's just the fact that it's what people can get from people. See, they know. See, people, Mom, I'm not buying nobody no guns. I don't sell no guns.
Right
You see what I'm trying to say?
Yeah. But let me tell you, I got to run because of time, but I appreciate your call, man.
Hey, no problem, no
Call
problem.
me
Like
again.
I said, all right, no problem, Mr. Jesse. And you have a great, wonderful one, all of y'all.
You too, buddy. Thank you. Amazing. See there? Some like, not all. That's not all messed up. Let me go to John, the first time I called out of Michigan. John, you are on the air.
Hello, Mr. Jesse. Merry Christmas. How are you?
Thank you. Merry Christmas, John. All is well.
All is well. God is great. So, Jesse, I have, I don't know, I don't really follow politics 100%, but ever since Donald Trump, you call him the Great White Hope. I love it. I voted for him. So
right on.
But ever since him, I've been following it because, it's just been really bad in America.
Uh-huh.
So I wanted to know, are you aware of the $1 billion scheme what happened in Minnesota?
Yeah,
with,
it's been all over the media. We talked about it earlier this week. What a mess, huh?
Isn't it? Yeah, man.
That's what happened when you let black people come into your country.
Is it? I thought it was Somalians.
Aren't they black?
Okay, yeah. I mean,
are they black?
Man. Are they black? They're
Are they
diverse.
black?
Let's say that. Yes.
I rest my case.
I love when you do that. You want a yes or a no, and it's amazing. So I love that. I have a 1 hour, like a day, gotta listen to Jesse type of day. So it's yeah. But I was really disappointed with that, man. It's really ridiculous what's going on with and they're attacking Trump, which that's my guy. So
you know what, John? It's going to get worse. You haven't seen anything yet.
Really?
Yeah.
Don't you think he's gonna take him out? Because I don't know. I mean, there was 51,000 of the Somalians came in during the Biden era.
Wow.
So, yeah. Trust me, I've been following it because, Trump is. I wish he can change the law as far as like.
Well, it's gonna be better under Trump, as it's getting better already. But when Trump is out of there, unless Barron Trump take over, the Democrats will take over again, and the Republicans are not in support of the voters. They are like the Democrats. They are for them. The representative for themselves, and the only reason we're getting some quality work from the Republican Party right now is because of Trump.
I believe it. Honestly, I'm happy that Kamala is not there because it would have been like,
oh my
words.
God, yeah.
And I love that earlier caller that she said that she hire women. I mean, you saw what happened to that Kentucky you put on there. I would second guess that. God bless her.
Amazing. Thank you,
yeah,
man.
So
but
I appreciate you taking my call. Honestly, I'm gonna knock that off my my bucket list as far as talking to you. I really, you know what, we would get along if I sat on your show. That's hilarious, but
amazing.
We would get along heavily because I'm usually good with that yes and no answers, which a lot of your people that sit with you, don't like it. Especially that interview you did with Rashad, Dr. Rashad. Man,
amazing.
I don't know how he hung up on you. I'm like, shame on this guy.
Amazing. Call me again, John.
I will, definitely. Thank you, Jess. Appreciate it, buddy.
I appreciate it. Amazing. Let me go to Paul out of Minnesota. Paul, you're on the air.
Hey, what's up, big man? How are you?
All is well, Paul. Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas to you, dude. I just wanted to say hello, and man, I really kind of got me sparked up when you talked about music. I'm originally from Detroit, Michigan, like I'm out in like an hour north of it, but
Right.
yeah,
Amazing.
I played music, rock music, my whole young life, and
Nice.
and
Why'd
and
you
it's
stop?
just like, well, I stopped because it was the same old song over and over again. I mean, you think about like people in Michigan. There was a lot of musicians out there. You know, I was one of many, and the culture is so.
Yeah.
I mean, like the old gospel riffs and you know, I recently over the summer I work I have a little small masonry business, and I listen to a lot of music on the job, and I recently got into Spice One. You know that guy? This is like the worst gangster rap like known to man.
Oh no, I never got into rap, so I don't know who that is.
It's like all about killing, and it's
Yeah.
terrible.
Yeah.
But it's a wonder. It's like, okay, you have these mega corporations, more than likely, just pushing garbage music nonstop, and you know, there's a conspiracy that they the private prison system in California was responsible for a lot of the the really raunchy like rap music that was pushed on the youth.
You can't
in the
blame the
90s.
prison system from that. They come from the people's hearts. The people
Yeah,
produce
exactly.
the kind of music that they are.
But the greed behind it is the engine that powers.
Yeah, the money that
That.
come with it. Absolutely.
And meanwhile, like decent musicians that are really talented, they don't have, you know, so the whole paradigm is evil.
Yeah,
And
everything
I
has
guess-
changed now. The music's no good. Acting is no good. Movies is it's hard to find a good movie now.
But we all want it. We all desire
Right.
that deep.
We want
that-
quality
okay, so-
stuff. Yeah.
I mean, I almost wonder, because everyone's so freaking lazy now with the advent of like the computers and the robots, AI and whatever. That thing is it's going to start writing music and literature, and people, because they don't like, we've all been dumbed down so bad. All you have to do
Yeah.
is listen to the top 40 on the freaking radio.
Let me ask you
to,
this because of time, Paul. How old are you?
36.
Right on. Well, it's going to get worse, Paul. Get ready.
Yeah, what's going to happen? How can it get worse? Isn't there going to be a renaissance at some point where, like, the
No.
culture is just too
Renaissance-
repressed that it explodes?
Yeah, no, that's not going to happen.
You know, what do you think is going to happen then? Like, what could, but, like,
Total
it's just
third
gonna,
world country. It's going to be,
Third world.
it'll be no real values anymore.
you don't think that people will come back
No.
at some point and say enough is enough? Because we all know a good movie when we see it.
No, they're
we all
not.
know a good song
They're
when
too
we hear it.
afraid. They're too corrupt. They're too spoiled. Paul, I got to run, but call me again, man. Thank you.
I have a yeah.
What? Okay, super chat.
Super chats. On YouTube, Pretty Ricky Dollar says, every ego got a need to feed. Bob Marley, Pimper's Paradise song.
Amazing. Thank you.
Very nice. And thank you guys. I do believe that is all for now.
Amazing. Thank you all so much. I am so out of time. I was trying to get to all of the callers and all of the super chats and all that. We did with the super chat, right? Amazing. Who is your guest coming up now? Hake.
I have Free Willful, William, who was on Modern Day Debate against me. He's a liberal.
Is a liberal?
Yeah, he was saying that Kamala would have been a better pick than Trump.
Amazing.
So I invited him back. Well, I invited him on my show after we were on Modern Day Debate.
Right
together.
on. You don't want to miss that.
Yeah.
At 11 a.m. right now.
That's
at
right.
9 a.m. to 11 a.m. And then the American Anchor then the FallenState.tv. And then after the FallenState.tv, the American Anchor Baby. I'll see you at church on Sunday. Doors open, all are invited. Doors open at 10:30. Meetings start at 11 Pacific time. And then check out Punchie, PUNCHIE.tv. And don't forget to donate. And don't forget to get your Cameo order in. The sale ends on Sunday for the personal shout out at cameo.com/Jesse Lee Peterson. Who is this on one? Cheyenne. A first time call out of LA. Rick out of Virginia. And the caller just dropped. I'm out of time. What a time, what a time, what a time. When all God's children get to heaven. What a time, what a time, what a time. Amazing. Take care, folks. Thank you all for your support and everything. Stay with us, stay with us, stay with us. Bye.
The views, information, thoughts, and opinions expressed during this show are the individual's own and do not represent the views, thoughts, and opinions of the JLP Network or Bond. Their appearance on the program does not imply an endorsement of them or any entity they represent. The material and information presented here is for general information purposes only. The JLP Network and Bond name in all forms and abbreviations are the property of its owner, and its use does not imply endorsement of or opposition to any specific organization, product, or service.
You know, Christmas is coming up. Thanksgiving and Christmas and New Year's, all that coming up. I have some amazing books that would make for excellent gifts. I have the Antidote, Healing America from the Poison of Hate, Blame, and Victimhood. And then Rage, From Rage to Responsibility. Check it out. Scam, How the Black Leadership Exploits Black Americans. And last but not least, a little small pocket guide, the 7 Guaranteed Steps to Spiritual, Family, and Financial Success Guide. Just a little thin piece of book, but it's so good. So check them out. You can go to rebuildingaman.com or call 800-411-BOND, 800-411-2663. And I can sign them if you order them that way. If you don't want me to sign them, no problem. You can order from Amazon.com, all right?